Hello again and welcome to another Warhammer 40k Mordian Glory Battle Report. In today's episode we are going to have a clash of cheesy titans. It's going to be the Leagues of Votann taking on the Tau Empire. That's right, it is Whacker Tom bringing the rock and stone, and he's going up against Toxic Tim, bit weird me speaking about myself in the third person, but it's alright, with my brutal efficiency.
The brutal efficiency.
As me and Tom are clearly both narrative players, we decided to add a bit more story onto this battle report. We're saying that on this abandoned Imperial world, the Votann and the Tau have met on what they deem to be neutral ground for some trade discussions.
However, the Tau thought the Leagues of Votann to be a bit short-tempered. And so that went into book.
Oh no.
So the Votann went,
What are you saying? Calling me short-tempered?
calling me short?
No.
That's going in the book.
Oh no. The Tau's like...
He started firing on them.
Yeah. We were saying, like, who knows why the trade negotiations have broken down. Perhaps the Tau got a bit big for their boots, thinking they're all that with their new fancy empire, their Startide Nexus, all that kind of stuff. And they tried to shortchange the Votann. Maybe it's a simple cultural misunderstanding. Or maybe the Votann decided that whilst they were here, they were going to settle some old scores with the Tau Empire. All we know is that we are going to have two pretty ruthless forces taking each other on today. And so with the stage set, let's dive right into today's video and take a look at these armies. And here we have 2,000 points of the Leagues of Cheese. Tom, you're bringing a veritable horde today by Votann standards. Lots and lots of the boys. What's going on here?
Rock and stone.
Rock and stone.
Rock and stone. It's literally because you say it's a horde, but it's. I wish they were a horde, but they're not because they have broken rules.
Yeah. So
GW decided to make them elite. Doesn't help though. Just delete the rules and give me more boys, more lads, more little dudes. It's half a man. Should cost half a guardsman.
I mean that's just facts and logic. That's just science. That's where you sell all your minerals. Rocks and stones, isn't it?
That's what the votes are like. It's a free market economy.
I love it. So we haven't got into the list yet, but for those people that may be watching for the first time, you are a genuine Votann fan.
Yes.
You bought the models well before we saw any rules or anything like that.
Yes, but Tim likes to tell everybody that I just bought them because I was like, oh, rules!
Yeah, Whacker. That's why it is very tongue-in-cheek when we call him Whacker Tom. But when you first got them, you really wanted to run like a horde of dwarves, form that sort of sci-fi shield wall, all that kind of vibe.
I wanted to run 100 just dwarf lads going, stone, and then like carrying gold pillars off a battlefield, like trying to just like basically nick everything. But no, I can't do that. They're an elite army.
Maybe a 10.
I think they're actually more elite than Custodians, to be perfectly honest.
Controversial take, viewers.
Yeah, because with the Custodians army, you can normally fit in like 11 units. And I think
but they are like, it's 11 units and it's 11 models.
Yeah, but still, it's like...
Go on then, take us through the list, because we could sit here gassing about...
It'll just become a battle report of us venting about how we don't like rules. Anyway, yes, this is 2,000 points of grudging dwarves, and it's the Ymir conglomerate, as their paint scheme suggests.
You know, Tom, just because you painted them in the colour scheme of the most broken bullshit faction doesn't mean that you can get away with saying...
I will have you know, when I started painting this army... The Ymir conglomerate was not considered the OP one. It was the Great Arthurian League.
So obvious. Anyway.
So obvious. It's obviously broken. But yeah, starting off, I'll go through the warlords first. So the first one, I have the Karl. He is a high Karl, so I've given him the 40-point upgrade.
Very good.
And he has the long list and Grudge's End, Warlord trait and Relic. So he can ignore Lookout Sir rules, and he can... give a judgment token after a unit is killed, something on my side. And he also has a +1 damage on his gun as well. It's just really good, and he also wounds on 2s. So
fair and balanced. All right, moving on.
Yeah. Then I have the Einhair champion. He has the Warrior Lord Warlord trait, which means that he gets bonuses in melee, and he also has the Exacta Relic, which means he has a really, 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 really good hammer that deals mortal wounds.
Damn.
Yes, and it's D3 plus 3 mortal wounds.
Damn. We will have to get there, though.
Yes, he will have to get there, which he is very slow on the ground, which is a problem. But then I also have the Brokia Formatter, which Tim loves, the guy that reduces damage to 0 against the Land Fortress.
That's pretty good on those rail cannons I'm rigging.
He is really good, giving him the Forge Master upgrade, and he also has the Master Armour Warlord trait, which allows him to reduce stuff to 0 once per battle round.
Yeah.
And then following that, I've got 3 units of dwarves. All of them have a medipack, a missile launcher, and a Magnum rail cannon. And one of the squads has a extra dude in because I had 13 points left over, and then
Tom, this is a narrative game. We're using power level.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. So yeah, that's the 3 squads of dwarves, each medipack, missile launcher, Magnum rail cannon. They're all really I just like the little dwarves.
I like the little dwarves too. I mean, that's going to be taken out of context at some point. But I really like that. If I was running Votann, I'd be like, how many of these rail rifles can I get?
You can get 2 per 10 men you get. So if you had a squad of 20, you can have 2 Magnum rail rifles in it. But you can
2
also
of those and 2 of the missile launchers.
Yeah,
Big old Nerf guns. Yeah.
Really nice. And then moving on from that, I have 3 of the Brokia Thunderkin. They have the Graviton blast cannons because they always run them as them because even though they're really short range, just the D6 shots is just really fun and it's flat 3 damage. So,
pretty gnarly.
Yes, obviously it's only 3 damage if it's a 3+ save or better.
That's like my entire round.
That's okay. And then moving on from that, I've got 2
Can I, 1 second? I just want to have a little rant there.
Yes, go on.
If you shoot anything, it's got a 3-up save, it's probably a vehicle.
Yeah.
Or vehicle-like.
Yeah.
At which point the 3 damage matters.
Yeah.
If you're shooting at something that hasn't got a 3-up save, it's probably not a vehicle, and therefore it doesn't. The extra damage doesn't matter. It's bullshit.
Slight tangent as well. So these guys are 3 damage each. Do you know what also is 3 wounds each? A Custodian Guard.
That's convenient.
They're AP -3.
That's an inconvenience.
They're strength 5, which, funnily enough, is the Custodian strength.
Tom, why would you give a damn about your strength mechanics?
Because
you have grudge tokens.
I know, but it just infuriates me that one of these little men, this squad of little men, can take down like a squad of 10 Custodian ones. Go, just
that's a grudging. That's a grudging.
It's like, no.
Yeah, they're literally the anti-custodians, aren't they?
They're so... I love them. They're awful to paint, but they're a great unit. And they look cool as well.
Yeah.
Moving on. I've got 2 units of 5 Iron Here Half Guard.
Nice.
All with the disintegrators and the plasma swords.
Cool.
Because they're just really good. They're just like a hammer and anvil unit. They
want to be Terminators.
They're so good. They look better than Terminators.
That's a hot take.
Lambast me in the comments, viewers. Lambast me.
The new Terminators?
Yeah, they look better than new Terminators.
We're going to have to move on. The comment section will be on
Anybody
fire.
who's played StarCraft 2 will agree with me. Anyway, moving on from that, I have 2 units of 3 Pioneers because they're just amazing. They're good. They each have a...
I feel like that reason for you taking units keeps coming up.
Yeah.
Because they're amazing.
Yeah.
Because they're really good.
Yeah. Yeah, Wakatar.
You can say that about every unit.
Anyway, the Pioneers, they all have 1 rotary cannon, 1 scanner, and 1 searchlight, and that is their kit.
Nice.
125 points. They're so cheap. They're amazing.
It's like Squad of Sentinels, that.
Yep. Bang, bang.
Pop, pop. Right.
And then moving on to the final unit, the big boy.
The Chonky.
The Chonk. It is the Land Fortress.
Yeah.
And I am taking the Magnum Rail Cannon on him today.
Ooh.
With the bolt cannons.
No Beamy McBeamisons.
Not the Beamy McBeamisons. It's just a bolt. It's just
like a rail off is going on.
Yeah, the rail. Who's got the bigger rail? Who can rail harder?
This is getting uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'd want 2, but you can blank one of mine.
Yes, he's got a Panspectral Scanner, a Magnum Rail Cannon, bolt cannons, and the Martyr Auto Cannon, and that is his loadout. And that is full. That is.
Did you get the big rocket in the end?
1998 points of Votann.
Wow, that's cool.
I did take the big. I didn't take the big rocket because the big rocket cost 10 points, and I could have an extra little man for that. So.
Yeah. And also the big rockets are one shot, and then you just roll a 1 and then you're sad.
Yeah.
There you go. But this is 2,000 points of Votann. It's looking very, very good, Tom. It's been great to see the army, fully come together over the last few months, and this will be the first time that we have the Votann versus a non-guard faction. I think it's the first time we've got Votann versus Tau.
Yes.
So this is the battle of who is the cheesy mongers. That's what it is.
And I will say as well, before I forget, it's Ymir, so I get extra 4 inches to all my guns. I get an extra pip of AP if something's got a judgment token against it that I'm shooting. And I also get a 4-up invulnerable save on everything with a 2+ or better save, and a 5-up against anything that has a worse save.
That makes me sad.
And that is the Ymir conglomerate.
All right. Well, it's looking.
And I start with 1 CP. There we go. That's it.
You've remembered everything.
There we go.
It's looking pretty spicy.
It is.
Now let's take it over to the reigning champions of everyone's least favourite army, the Tau.
Well,
we'll see if you guys can be the least favourite army.
I will say as well, dear viewers, as well, just to let you know, I have some more dwarves at home. If you'd like to see me just run a full list of just dwarves, just let me know. It'd be fun. It'd be funny.
You can do it.
Some little lads.
Let's do it. All right, let's take it over to the Tau Empire. So here we have 2,000 points of Tau Empire, the original cheesy faction, now defending its crown against the upstart Votann, the new kids on the block.
Is that a short joke? That's going in the book.
You're damn right it is. You're damn right it is. I will be running an Arx Vermin attachment today, of course, naturally, and my compulsory selection will be elite because I have got an extra elite section today. In terms of my regimental doctrine, or should I say Tau Sept trait, can't take the guard player out of me, guys, I have taken Tau. Yep, I've gone for Tau. Pretty basic, straightforward, but you can't really go wrong with having an inbuilt reroll. In terms of what I've actually taken in the list specifically, we have got a bit of an infantry corps. Now, I normally like to run 3 units of recruit, but there have been some point changes recently to Tau, which has basically meant I've had to take one of those units out. So instead, we've got 2 units of recruit, and we have 3 units of fire warriors, providing a nice chunk of OBSEC to this list. We've then got a bunch of other infantry, although these ones won't have OBSEC. So we've got 3 squads of stealth suits. Each squad has got 4 guys with burst cannons in it and 2 drones, 1 gun drone and 1 shield drone. We've then got a unit of pathfinders, and these guys have all just got their marker lights and their pulse carbines, having a good time. So it's not a bad core whatsoever. We've got 60 humanoid-like infantry, and then we've got 12 of these pretty durable stealth suits. I do find these to be very, very tough to dig out of cover, but of course, Tom, being Votann, does have a lot of scanners, so maybe my stealth technology will be nothing against the beady little eyes of the Votann. We'll have to see.
Well, we did sell you the stealth technology, so...
Did you actually?
Yeah, so if you don't know, dear viewers, the whole of the Tau Empire's technological advancements has been sort of retconned now, where they met the Votann, and the Votann traded them, basically, most of their technology, and the Tau just went, oh, we're going to reverse engineer it and try and make it better. So instead of them becoming like, oh, because they were raised by the caste system and they went all, all...
The ethereal's guiding hand and all this kind of stuff, yeah.
Sort of stuff. It's like, they met some little men in space and they bought some stuff off them. Oh. That's how they got it.
Sometimes I weep for the law. Moving on. We have got the battle suits. As a good, cheesy whacker player, I can't leave home without at least one Riptide in my list. I mean, that's just physics. He's got the big ion accelerator gun, and of course, he's also got the plasma rifles. We've then got a Ghost Kill. Something went wrong here. I've misread the manual on how to be a good Tau player, and I took Ghost Kills. This guy's not very good. I'm not going to lie to you guys. He's fun, and he feels kind of cool to use on the battlefield, but he has never achieved anything in any of the games that I've played. But who knows? Maybe he's been storing all his luck up for today. He has got the Cyclic Ion Raker, a couple of burst cannons, and he's accompanied by his 2 little stealth drone buddies. We've then got the Warlord for today's force. We have got an XV8 Commander. That's right, with no fancy cold stars or enforcers here. We are old school. He's got all the original metal parts for Tau Commander as well, which is kind of badass. And he is equipped with a burst cannon, a Cyclic Iron Raker, and a plasma rifle. And I had a few points left over, So that giant burst cannon you see on the back, it's actually a vehicle burst cannon that we kit bashed onto the model. That's going to be the prototype burst cannon, so it's actually significantly better than your standard burst cannon, which is pretty cool. And then his warlord trait for today is going to be Precision of the Hunter for 4 rerolls to hit and rerolls to wound. But remember, I can't reroll to wound against Votann because of Void Armor, so it's basically 4 rerolls to hit on this guy. And then he's also got the Relic, which is the Hollow Image Projector, which basically gives him a 4 invulnerable saves. Because he is not an Enforcer, he has to use one of his equipment slots up for a target lock, and therefore I didn't have an invulnerable save on him, and it feels kind of wrong having a character without an invulnerable save, so I figured I'd use a CP to get him that invulnerable save that he so dearly craves. So that's his full loadout there. We've then got the Armoured Core. Like any good guard commander, I can't leave home without a solid amount of tanks, and so today we have got a Hammerhead with a rail cannon and smart missile system, a Hammerhead with an ion cannon. We're going to turn these Votann weapons against their former owners. We've got the anti-technology. We're going to blast you with it. How do you feel about that, Tom? We're going to use your own guns against you.
It's auxiliary technology, so...
That's so 30k technology. We're using the 40k. That's so last millennium.
Natives using muskets against us.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, I imagine that's what it kind of feels like. How you dare use my own spells against me, Potter? I imagine that's kind of what it feels like for the Votann here, seeing the town turning with some ion weapons. And then we've also got a Devilfish. He's just going to be in the list because I really like Devilfish. I don't know why. I just always had a bit of soft spot for the vehicle.
They remind me of the vehicles from Star Wars, you know, the Federations, like...
yeah, the big, like, floaty boat tanks. Yeah. Now, there's actually a tactical reason that I take this. It's not very viable against Tom, but it's part of the list. It's part of it being a table comes list.
Is that because I just advance?
Naturally. Upon sighting the enemy, Tom advances. No, I put the Pathfinders in it. Because the Pathfinders are my main source of marker lights. If I'm facing guard or anyone else has got a lot of indirect fire, I like to have somewhere I can hide the marker lights turn 1 so they just get blown off the table. So, and after turn 1, people tend to have other things to shoot other than marker lights.
You like to keep the Devilfish for long range encounters.
Yeah. The opposite of the Colonial Marines. And then, last but not least, we have got Longstrike. Longstrike being the tank with the little sensor spine sticking out at the top here. He is an HQ choice, but I thought he would be more at home with his fellow tank buddies. He, of course, has got a big old rail cannon, and he's also got a smart missile system. Some of you may be wondering, Mordian, why are you playing Tau? No. You're probably wondering if you're a Tau player. You're wondering, why am I taking smart missile systems over accelerated burst cannons? A couple of reasons. One, this is what they're modeled with, and so we try and play WYSIWYG as much as possible here. But two, as much as I like the accelerated burst cannon, it is only an 18-inch range. And it's pretty close for Tau. So I'd rather have the 30-inch range and less shots, and so allow my hammerheads to really blast from a long way away in comparison to a lot of other armies which like to try and get up close and personal. So that's kind of the reason why I've stuck with the smart missile systems, but we'll have to see if that is a good idea in today's game. That is the 2,000 points of Tau. It's all looking pretty good. Without further ado, let's go over to the field of battle after deployment and take a look at the mission. And here we have the field of battle. Both armies are now deployed, ready for war. So we have the Votann first, creating a phalanx in the middle of their deployment zone, using the cover effectively. They have got a big old block of infantry, supported by their pseudo-terminators and the Hecaton land fortress. They've got a little flanking force of bikers here, ready to accelerate forward and start prospecting and finding all the mineral wealth and also the skulls that they want to collect.
Minerals, Marie.
The minerals. They're not rocks, they're minerals.
They're not rocks, they're minerals.
I was also going to give you a bit of a... Say you're going to collect the skulls of your enemies as well, but that's a little...
They're not worth anything.
That's true. Well, bone's quite a tough material. I'm sure you can do some stuff with it. Something
Maybe
like that.
Fertilise some crops with it.
Yeah, well, you guys probably see like algae or something, don't you? Or mushrooms, so probably not. But then we've also got a little defense force back here. Kind of interesting. You've got the Terminators, a block of 10 guys, and then 3 more bikers. Now, if I was a betting man, I'm going to say those bikers are going to zoom over there. I'd say those Terminators are going to teleport at some point.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll have to see.
Maybe.
You
Oh,
know.
dear.
Just to tell you guys as well, some of the terrain is a bit different today, but we'll go through that.
We'll go through that in a moment, yeah. So we've got, going over to the Tau, we've got a little forward deploying element. We've got some stealth suits. And then obviously the Kroot are very much on the line there. And then we've got a big old block of firepower, all of them hammerheads, riptides, and that kind of good stuff crammed behind my big L shape in my deployment zone. That's keeping it nice and safe. Probably overly cautious. The Votann guns are pretty short range, but in my experience, it is best not to take any risks when facing off against a Votann gun line. In the centre, we've got a bit of infantry, and that is supported by the Ghost Kill and some stealth suits. So we've got a couple of squads of fire warriors. The commander is there to give them some rerolls. And we've got the Devilfish with Pathfinders in there as well. I kind of struggled to fit him behind the big ruins. So I thought, you know what, he can just go here at the far back, and hopefully the range will keep him safe from a lot of those short range Votann guns. And then we've got 10 more fire warriors here. Now, like Tom said, the terrain is slightly different today. What we've done is we've gone for a Manchester GT and London GT terrain map. But the terrain that they use is slightly different to what we normally do. So where you see that these are normally our forests, today we are actually just using them as ruins. So they will block line of sight and everything. So if you hide behind it, you can get a little bit of LOS blocking. But if you go in it, you'll just get your light cover and all that kind of good stuff. These barricades here are actually dense cover, which is kind of cool. So there's a bit of dense cover on each objective that's exposed out in the open. And then everything else is as you would expect it. It is big landside blocking ruins and all that kind of good stuff. So that's pretty cool. So that is the terrain. That is the armies deployed. Now let's go over the mission and the secondaries. The mission for today will be tear down their icons. It's got 5 primary objectives, and the tertiary part of the mission is where you go around and you can plant some bombs, and the enemy's got to try and defuse them. Essentially, if you've got a unit, it can plant an explosive, and if it's got OBSEC, then the action is completed at the end of your turn and the bomb is planted. And at the end of the game, if that bomb is still there, you will gain 4 victory points. It's pretty nice.
In the Votann's case, they're opening up a stall to sell their goods.
Very good. Yeah. Exactly. The Votann independent traders. There we go. Yep. And then you can do it without OBSEC units, but you have to survive your opponent's turn to complete the action. So it is a little bit risky. You can defuse the bombs, and if you do that, it's with an OBSEC unit. You just go up to the bomb and you go, I'm defusing it, and that's your action. It's done. If you're not OBSEC, though, you can only defuse the bomb on a 4+. So it's very swingy on whether it works or not. So bringing a decent amount of OBSEC like we both have today is actually pretty good. Total coincidence. We picked the mission after we decided what armies we were bringing. In terms of the secondaries, Tom would like to take us through what you've taken.
Yeah. Yes. So today I
just want to say the little pause you do before the responses always like fucks with me, because I'm like, has he forgotten? Have I caught him off guard?
Or is it just to keep you on edge?
I'm so edge. I'm so on edge, man. I'm so tired.
I know. We're both from it.
Now, yeah, it's definitely you've had COVID recently, and I've just been knackered from the tournament. So
I tested negative yesterday. So
that's good.
Well, anyway, yes, moving on. We're in the 41st millennium. We're fighting over some barren rocks and blah 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 blah.
The minerals, actually.
Minerals, Marie. And yes, so the first one I went for is Ancestors. That is killing stuff with judgment tokens on it.
Nice.
The second one I went for is Bring It Down, because
I give it 12
it's
points.
a really good combination, to be fair, as well, because
if
you kill something, you also get the Bring It Down points, and it's and the Ancestors points. Nice. And then the third one I went for is Raise the Banners, because
controversial.
It's controversial. I really want to take Prospects for Wealth, but I can't, because it's crap now that I know the actual way that you use it. You can't just blow them all up at once. So, you can't
fish for that gold.
You can't fish for the gold all in one turn, Tom.
Yeah, we should introduce a rule, a home rule, that if you get the big gold on Prospects Wealth, that you actually get a £1 coin if you secure that by the end of the... There you go. Tom's like, prospectors every time, fucking to the exclusion of all else. He's just like,
say that we put up Tom's wage by £1. I'd be like, mate, let's go.
Boom, baby. It's like, making it rain, baby.
It rains on Tom, I can't afford this. I'm like, lightweight.
Better start getting those feet pics out, Mordian.
Yeah, that's my 3 secondaries for today.
Yeah, my secondaries were a little bit tricky. I had a little thought about what I wanted to take, and I decided to mix things up a little bit. So I went for engage North fronts. I do have quite a fast force, and I have a lot of infiltrators and stuff like that. So being able to get into 3 table quarters every turn is pretty easy, and I can just sit there with my stealth suits and generally have a good time. So I went for engage, then I went for retrieve battlefield data, because again, I think I've got the units that can jump around, retrieving the data, doing all that kind of good stuff. And I also went for assassination, which I know a lot of people will be surprised about, but I kind of ran out of good choices. I didn't want a clean victory because I don't think I'd get very many points on that. And Tom doesn't really give up very many points. He only gives up about 8 or 9 of the no prisoners. So the most points you give up in any category is assassinate. So I went for that. And I figured if I kill everything else, I can kill the characters. And if anyone can kill everything, it's going to be Tal, right? So we shall see. So that's secondaries that I went for. That is the mission. That's all the pre-game shenanigans. There's only one thing left to do. Tom, as my guest, would you like to roll the dice to see who goes first? I got in there first.
You did. Go on.
I don't know if I want it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
We shall see.
We shall see.
With your brutal efficiency.
Brutal efficiency, yes. So here we are in Tau turn 1. And amazingly, it's going to be a summary turn. I know we normally say the summary turns where one person's been absolutely beans in the late hours of the game. But actually, it's a summary turn because Operation Both Players Hide Behind the Ruins is a go. Welcome to Warhammer 40k, everybody.
Operation Barbatosser.
Barbatosser, yeah, absolutely. Now, I did actually have some interesting manoeuvres, and it's not as... I won't be as facetious as I am being. Essentially, what I did is I moved my stealth suit and my ghost keel, and I moved them over to this objective. Now, the ghost keel is holding the objective with a little toe, and he will be more than likely over 18 inches away from the majority of Tom's firepower, so he won't be able to be physically targeted. So that objective is mine. But I have put the unit of stealth suits on there. The reason I've done that is it will help push back any deep strikers Tom might go for, and also it's a little bit of bait. You know, a little juicy target for the Votann there, you know. So we're going to see if Tom does go for that. Also, it's a target at the end of the day, and you can't go wrong with grudging something up and then killing it and getting a victory point. There you go.
It's a target, a visual target, and name the system.
Yes, absolutely. In their place, we then move forward with the Fire Warriors and the Commander, and we took the Devilfish in a little bit more as well. The Pathfinders, of course, being within the Devilfish. The Riptide moved over, he Nova charged and was like, I want the big ass shield, please. And I was like, that's all good, baby. So he's got a 5 of invulnerable, feel no pain, I should say. I doubt Tom will be able to target him, but again, Votann have tricksy tricks, we don't know. So we've gone for the old feel no pain. Little bit of infantry move forward here as well. Again, I don't think they're going to be targeted, so I was a bit ballsy with them. Maybe they'll die, maybe they won't. We'll have to see. Over on the right flank, though, the Kroot, the fine, upstanding, equal members of the Tau Empire were pushed forward out by the stealth suits, and they were like, go and plant a bomb. And the crew were like, are you sure? It's kind of dangerous out there. And so I was like, no, fine. It's cool, fam. We'll cover you. They're not covering them.
There's a chicken wing and they just throw it.
Like, they want the KFC. And it's like, wait, we're eating bird.
We are the KFC.
Oh no. Kentucky Fried Crew. Oh, that's I'm sure that could be a fun meme. We can do something like that there.
Yes.
You'll see that on a short appearing soon on the Morning Glory channel.
I'm sure you will.
There we go. So they've planted a bomb, and as they are OBSEC, they have completed that right away. Now, I have purposely planted it right out in the fucking open. So if Tom wants to go and defuse said bomb, he can do, but then he's going to die. Because just a little bit of firepower. Just a little bit of firepower covering that area. Nothing to worry about. So we'll see if he goes for more. But I'm baiting you, Tom. I'm baiting you. I am the master of bait. I'm waiting for you to say
No,
something.
No, I'm not. 'Cause it makes it worse. Just don't say anything.
But that is essentially my turn. None of my smart missile systems are in range, so I won't be able to fire any shot. A tau turn with no firepower. Makes me very
Too
sad.
late! Sorry.
Makes me very... In terms of my firepower, there's nothing to shoot at! So that is my first turn. We'll have to see what Tom does for his turn. But that is my first turn. And of course, I should say, my crew back here have retrieved the data in this table quarter. So there we go. Not bad. Tile turn 1, all done, nice and quick. We're now going to go over to the Votann and see what Tom does going into his first turn. So the Votann, like the towel, have had a cautious first turn. You've actually mostly remained stationary with a lot of things, haven't you? Or have you moved as far as you can go, but you've only got little legs?
It's going in the book!
Oh, shit, son. So you move back with the... You move back. Hang on, let's say that again. You moved backwards, sir.
Yes.
Are you not, Trooper Tom? Upon sight of the enemy, do you not advance, sir? Is that not your style, sir?
It is, sir. But today, Trooper Tom has been locked away.
Oh,
It is now
no.
Tiny Tom.
Tiny Tom
And
with his...
Tiny Tom does not advance.
Lambast him. Lambast him in the comments. So you have moved forward with your bikers over here. You've brought them around the centre. I'm surprised you didn't go for a flanking manoeuvre there, but it's probably the wise decision. You have shuffled your land fortress around. We're not going to talk about the orc on top. That's just... Yep, moving on. And then we've got the other unit of bikes that have moved around here. Now, they have moved to kill my recruit, I imagine, and get yourself a victory point. But you've also brought your Broker Forge Master. I think that's the best I've ever done. I've said it before.
Yeah, I think
I'm
so.
not very good at accents normally. And you've brought him over, and he can move, and he can advance, and he can do an action.
Yes.
Dwarves are very fast over... are great sprinters.
Did you know what's funny as well?
You're fast over short distances.
Over the last few battle reports, I was like, oh no, he can just advance and do an action. But now I read the rule and it said, advance, do an action, and shoot without the action failing.
Naturally.
Naturally, sir.
Fair and balanced. Like all things should be. Yeah. Now, the action he has done is he's raised a banner.
A banner.
And you have come over here and you have also raised a banner.
Yes, a banner.
So you've got 2 banners up, which is good. And you're now going to go and shoot me, aren't you?
Yes.
Don't try to shoot me. Shoot me. All right, so we'll do, as this is the only exciting thing to happen in Battle Round 1, let's go for it. Let's do it. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You got the dice ready?
Let's go.
Should we go straight into it?
Let's go straight into it.
I'm fucking ready.
I'm fucking go.
Yeah. Are you mean? Are you mean? Are you mean? Yeah, looks like a squad of ultimate badasses. All right, let's go.
Right, so start off with the bikes on the right shooting into the recruit.
I love that film.
I love that film as well. It's my favourite film.
It's one of mine. That's Starship Troopers. 2 favourite films of all time.
It's my favourite film.
Nice.
It's why we worked together. It's why we're such a dynamic duo.
Yes.
A titan of Tim and Tom.
Tim and
Tom the Titan.
Some say Tim, others say Tom. There we go.
Now I'm going to do an unusual thing and shoot the shotguns first because they have...
My God.
My God.
You think what I'm thinking? Into the bushes.
And it's a 16-inch range, and the reason I'm doing this is because Tim can pull the front crew out and then he won't be able to shoot the rest of them.
That's not true at all.
For some reason,
all the guns
my brain just
in a unit
like,
shoot at the same time.
Do you know the cat that's like thinking? It's just like that was.
I think it's the monkey bashing the 2 fucking symbols together. That's going together.
I'm down.
I love the tactical,
I'm
the tactical genius. Like that's just not how the rules work, Tom.
Now, if I knew that, they would go back another inch or so. But that's fine. We play it how it is.
Own your mistakes.
Anyway, hitting on. This will be freeze because I haven't given them the +1 to hit because I've given the +1 to hit to the Hecton Land Fortress. I forgot to mention that. That's all good, so very good.
Excellent.
Yes. So that's what's going to happen. So the shotguns hidden on freeze, and it's also wounded on 6s.
Hello, guard.
The core. And then this will be wounded on your toughness is 3, I'm guessing.
It is a mighty 3. So I am a lanky chicken man.
This will be freeze. And there we go.
Oh dear.
That is 5 wounds, sir.
Now, if I was better prepared, I'd have some dice on me. But fortunately, there's 5 dice right there.
Good thing you have
5 dice right there. Pass me the dice.
Good thing you have an assistant, sir.
There we go. That's only 4, Tom. Well done. You can count. There we go.
Damn your eyes. Damn your eyes.
All right. So what's the AP?
This was AP nothing.
Great. All right. 6 have died. 5 even. No, I can't count.
This barrel board is going swimmingly there.
Oh, God.
The next gun, which is going to be the highlights of
Oh, yes. The puckle gun. Puckle them harder.
Puckle them, sir.
Puckle. Pucker up.
So 2 auto wounds, and the rest go through, and this will be. This is strength 7, so it'll be 2s.
Is it AP something?
This will be within half range. So this will be.
Just tell me the AP!
This will be AP minus 3.
They're dead!
All of them?
Yeah, there's only 10 in the squad, and 5 of them are all. And not just the Kroot men, but the Kroot hounds, and the Kroot toxins too! They're all dead, sir.
Right, brilliant. Now is the first casualty of the water, and because they died.
They did indeed die.
I'm going to pass that judgment token on to the stealth suits over there, so they now have 3 judgment tokens, sir.
3?
Yes.
How? What, here?
No, not them.
Oh.
The visible ones, sir.
Oh. Well, that makes my stealth not very good.
Yes. Not very stealthy when they've been judged.
I hate Votann.
Do you know, like, when you're like, you come home and you just walk through the door and you see your missus looking at you.
This
with a
better
certain
not go
look.
somewhere in a certain way.
No, with a certain look, and you can tell you've done something, but you don't know what it is. That's the look that Carl's giving them.
I don't know. Mrs. Mordian, if you're watching this, I have no idea what he's talking about. Not a clue.
Well, men of culture, sir, will. So, yes.
All the Sigma males are like, yeah.
And they got 3 judgment tokens because Makar gave them 1 at the start of the movement, start of the command phase. They were on objective, so they got 2, and then just killed the troops, so they passed that judgment.
Stop playing properly.
Stop playing properly.
Stop playing properly.
What do you like?
Right, go on then, shoot me.
So the
What shoot me next? Land.
The land fortress.
Right, go on then.
Right, 12 shots from the bolt cannon.
There's a slightly awkward silence then.
This will be hitting all 3s because you're -1 to hit, I believe.
I'm -2, but yeah, man.
You're -2.
You can't stack it though.
No, you can't. Can
Hang
you?
on. What's your basic hit value?
2.
Your standard hit value is 2.
No, my standard hit value is 3, but I
Right.
get +1 to hit.
Right, so I cancel out your +1 to hit,
Okay.
and then I can put another -1 onto
So it'll
you.
be 4.
So you hit on 4s.
Okay, that's all right.
Are you in range, by the way?
I am in range. I measured it, sir. You can check my measurements.
I trust you. You said it was 34 inches.
Yes, 34
okay,
inches.
that's fine.
So this will be hitting all 4s then, and any hits auto wound. Woo!
Votann!
Oh dear.
What's the damage on these?
This is AP -2, and it is 2 damage. So that is 5 saves.
Okay, I'm going to do this one at a time. So, I'm going to take this on a stealth suit, man, because I have +2 to my save and cover. So I'll be on a 3-up. And if I fail it, I might want to CP reroll it. Okay, so the first one. Bollocks. Yeah, I might as well CP reroll that. Brilliant. So he's died anyway. And then I'm going to take it on the gun drone, who will live because he's got 4-up save.
AP -2.
But I'm in cover, so I'll be on a 5-up. So yeah, he passes.
We will have to
passes.
check because I can't remember whether this the scanner removes light cover or it just goes through dense cover.
Okay, well it kind of matters because I've just passed 2 5-up
Yes.
saves. Why didn't you know your rules, Tom?
We'll be
It's
back
like last
in,
time, isn't it?
Back in a second.
Fucking hell, Tom! I'm only joking. Right, we're back in a moment, dear viewers. Right, back to the beginning. So basically, Tom has found out that he ignores light cover, which means that I don't get +2 to my save for being in light cover with my stealth suit, which is very sad. So that means I'm going to have to basically redo my saves because I wouldn't have spent a CP on a fucking 5-up save. So starting off, we're going to lose a drone. So one of those goes away. All right? And now I'm going to take a 5-up save on a stealth suit, which I passed. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. No, that's a 3, so 1 dies. I'm going to take the last one. So 2 stealth suits are going to die. And a drone. All right. So that is the final casualties. We're all square now. Ooh, do I want to use a CP reroll on that last one? You know what? I will use a CP reroll on that last one, actually, because I might save a stealth suit. Man. Nope, that's fine. So I've spent a CP, and I have lost 2 stealth suits and a drone. We'll remove those casualties now, and there we go. But that is not all of the shooting, is it, Tom?
No, I have the Magna Rail cable.
Magna Rail. Okay, off you go. Shoot me. You
It's
missed.
a miss.
You gonna re-roll it?
No.
That was good.
Yes.
Any other shooting?
Yes, so I've got the Carl with his 28 inches of shooting.
28, my God.
28 inches of shooting. And if I'm slightly not in range, I would move him forward because I didn't move him this turn. So that's
okay.
My bad. But he has 4 shots and he is hitting on...
So let's just show people what shooting is.
Yes.
This man is shooting at these blokes.
Them blokes.
There you go.
Yes. So his base ballistic skill is 2.
Right.
So that goes up to 3.
Yes.
And is there a -1 to hit them as well?
No, that's you can that you're hitting on a 3. That's
Okay.
fine. If you've not got a +1 to hit and your base to hit is 2, even though you're -2 to hit, and you can only ever be a total of -1. It's a total of -1.
Right.
After all modifiers.
Drive them.
Yeah.
So this will mean that any shots that go through, got 4 shots, auto wound, and on freeze. So that is 4 wounds, sir.
That's nice. What's the AP?
This is -2 damage, sir.
Okay, so take 1 on a drone. You don't ignore like cover this guy.
No.
Drone, dead. Stealth suit man, alive. Stealth suit man, dead. Stealth suit man. It's really sad. They're all dead. That's unfortunate. I didn't think you'd
The stealth suits.
That was a bit of a waste from my side. I didn't think you'd
and the drones too.
I didn't think you would kill them all, but that is the fact that the matter is you have killed them all. So there we go. That is a unit of stealth suits and a unit of Kroot gone for me. Not too bad. We'll still be able to hold a couple of objectives, but I was kind of hoping the stealth suits would be a little bit more durable. But I guess when you're facing off against an army that simply just hits you and has no need to get themselves involved in the wound mechanic, then it's a little bit easier to kill them.
Well, I mean, a lot of armies will be doing that in 10th, according to the rumours.
Yeah, let's hope not.
Yes.
All right. So that is your turn 2, I believe, sir.
It is my turn too.
Interesting. Okay, well, we will be back going into Tau. That was your turn 1, I should say.
Yes.
So now we're going to turn 2.
I will give a judgment token to something else, but that's...
You can have a little think about that.
Yes, I will.
Okay. So we'll be back going into Tau turn 2. Tau turn 2. And we've been a little bit aggressive in places. We are sacrificing some souls for the greater good. This unit of stealth suits has jumped out from behind here, and they have retrieved some battlefield data. Even though they're not an obstacle unit, there are 6 of them in the squad, so they'll be able to do that with no problems. And that means they're also going to be engaging on all fronts. So that one squad, whilst it is going to die without doing anything, that's going to be 2/3 of my stealth suits gone, kaput. In your turn, it does mean that it's 6 victory points. How do you feel about that, Tom?
It's a good strategy.
So it's bold strategy. Bold strategy.
Victory points are victory points.
This is true. We then got another unit of stealth suits down here, which are just over the halfway line of the map, and they are doing some bombs.
They're coming in waves.
They're coming in waves. So literally, these two stealth suits here are gonna, between them, hopefully score me 10 victory points.
No.
Can't complain about that, can you?
Can't complain about that.
I'd buy that for a dollar. I'd take that deal. Damn right. Damn good deal. Over here, we've decided to move out with the hammerhead, figuring that I don't want to move out with everything, but I can't just sit back here forever. So we've moved out with the hammerhead, and the idea is that this hammerhead will be able to draw a line of sight over to these biker dwarves from Votann. It's not quite the same ring as biker mice from Mars, but there we go. I've also moved the pathfinders out here, and they are going to recon sweep. Now, we've already done the marker lights off camera just to speed things up a little bit. So they have fired the marker lights over here, and they have got 8 hits. And then after they've done the marker lights, they're going to jump back here. Jump, shoot, jump with marker lights. Nice. There we go. Speaking of jump, shoot, jump, Riptide went for his big gun on his Nova charge today. And then he's going to use the jump, shoot, jump stratagem to then shoot at them and then jump behind this ruin. So that all sounds pretty tasty to me. Let's crack on. Let's get some dice together and see what we come up with.
Before we move on, I just want to say, you know that hammerhead right there?
Yeah.
I've been thinking this for a number of weeks. That gun looks incredibly stupid.
Yes. Well, you sold it to us.
Well, you modified it. It was originally a nice...
Apparently, we don't invent anything anymore. Apparently, we don't invent anything. That's your gun.
It's like Lend-Lease from the Soviets.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. Well, from the Americans to the Soviets, I believe
that's
it was.
it.
Yeah, that's your gun, mate.
Yeah,
so
so I'm insulting myself.
you're insulting yourself.
It's going in the book.
Nice. Against myself.
Anyway, shoot phase.
Shooting phase, moving on. So let's get some dice together and we'll get into that shooting phase just now.
Yes.
So starting off with the Riptide, we're going to fire into the unit of bikers. Tom, take me down a marker light, please. Change that from a 6 to... It's not going to matter. I mean, I'm not going to use all 8 of them. But there you go. So they are going... The Riptide's going to go. Now he's got his big gun, so he's going to be firing 8 shots from his ion accelerator. He is going to overcharge it. He has managed to roll a 1, which is going to do a wound to himself. Oh, look at me. I get to auto wound as well as you, right? That's how it works. Oh, wait, no. Sadly not. So, but I have managed to hit you 6 times. That's pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty good. In fact, I'm going to use my towel reroll on that 1 to hit.
Oh, you might as well.
So he just doesn't hurt himself. That's good. Got to remember the towel rerolls. Can't use it to wound, you see, so I might as well use it now.
Yeah.
And then we're going to wound you on 3s because your toughness 5.
Yes.
So let's go.
Were
Okay.
you, -1 to hit there?
I did. I took into account the -1. I was only hitting you on 4s because of my marker that put me on +1 to hit. So that's going to be 4 wounds.
Yes.
Do you have an invulnerable save?
I do. 5 up and 1.
Right, well, you better go on it because it's AP minus big.
Big.
It's 4 damage each. I think they're dead.
They are dead.
Feel kind of bad about that.
So
that hammerhead.
That Riptide is
Grudged.
no more.
No,
It just dies because.
It doesn't die because he's gonna go. I'm gonna spend the CP for jump, shoot, jump, and he's gonna go wee over to there. Wee.
Gets a judgment token then.
He gets it right.
That's the main thing.
There you go, little fella. Everyone's got him. You can have one too. So he's that's basically my shooting because I don't really have. Obviously, they're gonna recon sweep behind there, so it's just gonna be my smart missiles. I was kind of expecting a bit more than that. I guess the old towel still have a few tricks up their sleeve, don't
It's
they?
a Riptide with overcharged plasma
Death.
ray guns. You know.
All right. Well, we're gonna shoot some smart missiles. I say smart. They are smart. They're not seeker. They are smart. So we're gonna shoot some smart missiles.
Yep.
They're going to hit you. Now, the Riptide only hits you on 4s, basically, so he's only going to hit you on a 5. Mm-hmm. He's done all right. He's done all right. Can't complain.
Those 4 hits really good.
Going to use Tower Reroll.
Damn your eyes.
Damn your eyes. So we're shooting at your Hearthkin, by the way.
Yep. Which squad? Either one?
The nearest one,
Okey-dokey.
which will be the one, from my perspective, on the right. Does that make sense? Okay.
Yes.
I have wounded you 3 times, sir.
3 times?
Now, you're going to be on a 3-up save against this because you ignore the AP -1, you get +1 to your save.
Pog. 3-up saves.
Now, you'd like to roll 1 more, please, you cheating bastard.
Oh, my God.
No, there you go.
My God.
That's my turn.
Very good, sir. Very
Cow versus Votann, baby. What a game. What a game it is. KGAF.
The crowds go wild.
The crowds. At least I have killed some bikers.
Yes.
I'm kind of happy with
You
that.
both killed stuff.
Now, those unit of Pathfinders are going to nip back into there. That'll be in my turn. End of my turn, I will score 2 points, 2 more points for engage. I scored 2 in my first turn. I'll score 4 for data, and I've done data here and here. And I haven't got any more assassinate points as well, but I have planted a bomb, and unless you kill everyone there, I'm going to end up planting another bomb, which is getting me quite a lot of points.
Just to update you, everyone as well, I scored 5 points in the first turn for Ancestors to watch him because just how it works.
Votann, baby.
Votann,
Can't
baby.
complain. Votann.
Votann.
Okay, so that is Tau turn 2. It's a pretty cagey one today. I think if we get any cagier, we're going to end up in Battle Report jail because everyone's going to be upset with us. So turn 3 might have to be the big turn. But we'll see how it goes into Votann, turn 2. Here they come! The Votann have advanced out turn 2. Just a little bit of advancing. Just the tip of this, just the tip of the spear.
Tip of the spear.
There we go. We've got a unit of Hearthkin warriors and the exosuit bastards moving out, ready to unleash Votanny death. There's probably a few more. There's probably a few more. That look at that big. I really. That's very much a StarCraft guy right there with the big gun and the armor. That's very cool. But yeah, they look really good, and they are advancing out. And I don't think these stealth suits are long for this world, although they have done their job, which is good. And then there's also going to be some grav, I imagine, going into this cheeky little hammerhead here. Now, in terms of your command phase, you did a couple of things, didn't you? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you gave the Hearthkin dem rerolls. 4 rerolls from Caw.
So what I am going to do as well is, while I'm on camera, I'm going to spend one CP.
You sure you want to do this on camera, Tom? We know what your stratagems are like.
I am going to do it on camera.
Oh, God.
I'm going to spend a CP.
Prepare to lambast him.
And this guy's literally just going to teleport. Because...
He's taking the boss with him. Where's he going? Where's he going?
He's going to go here, so he's within 3 inches of those half guard there.
Oh, that's such a little diddy teleport. I thought you were going to be like, he's coming at you, baby. No.
No.
I want assassination points, Tom. Give them to me. Give them to me, or I shall
The
take
reason
them
it's
from
that
you.
is because if these guys kill anything, they can pass on the judgment tokens, and then also he's bodyguarded here, and he can also give reroll ones to them guys there.
Are they like genuine bodyguards?
They're not genuine.
They're just, they're hiding behind. Yeah.
Just hiding behind him. Yeah, sweet.
Right, very good, interesting. So, that is your movement and your command. I believe, was there something that you did with these guys? Well, they just got out.
I've moved the bikes back.
Yes.
They're just going to get an angle on the stealth seats.
Yeah.
I moved the Hecaton back a little bit as well, just in case these can't finish them off.
Just do it. It's like driver's test. Like, do the 3-point turn. Dude.
The Graviton guys just go like, oh, fucking hell, this is not a drive. Just trying to get out. But that's what they're going to do. And then that is like the end of my movement phase. I've brought stuff out. I've also been a bit cagey with other stuff. But that's the end of the movement phase. And I'm going to start shooting.
So I started blasting.
So anyway, I started blasting.
So let's go over to Votann shooting phase, turn 2. Going into the Votann turn 2 shooting phase, and the roving dice tray has been deployed. Rather than having to constantly go across here, we're going to have the rolls rolled locally. Locally produced rolls, straight from farm to table. Yes. There we go.
Just
and it's the colour of Tau blood, which is somewhat disconcerting.
In the command phase, the Brocade gave a +1 to hit to these guys as well.
That's a shame, can't do that because you forgot to mention it on camera.
Okay, that's okay then. Then the Halfkin have got a +1 to hit then?
Ah, shit, no, you can't on the bike. Alright then, go on. What are you starting with first?
So the bikes will be hitting on freeze.
Oh, the bike's going first. Yes. You are going across dense. You ignore dense. I haven't inbuilt -1, which is cancelled. Okay, yeah.
But am I though? So we'll be hitting on freeze, and it'll be 60s of auto wound.
Yes, well, we're doing. There we go.
Okay.
Got to roll all the 2s there.
I did. And this is strength 7. This is the highlights.
So wounding on 3s.
Freeze. So that is 1 more wound. That's
AP.
3 wounds at AP. I will check whether they're in half range.
I didn't make it on a 3.
No, they're not in half range, so
what
it'll
is
be AP -2.
I say, so the drone passes 1. Drone passes 2, so I've lost. Gun drone. There you go. Oops, sorry. Oh, a hand's touched.
Oh.
Now we must marry. Okay, what's going next?
Then this is the auto cannon thing that they have on them.
That's a good description. Carry on.
I forgot the name of it. But yes.
Doesn't know stratagems. Doesn't know.
Oh, God. Oh, God!
Okay, so regular legs are coming out. Regular hits.
Regular hits. This is strength 6, so toughness.
4.
So freeze.
Oh, dear. AP.
This will be -2.
Okay, so we're going to stealth suit. We're not stealth suit. Damage of this?
2.
Okay, so we're going to shield drone this. Oh, no, it's fine. They did anyway. AP 2, so next stealth suit lives. How many was it in total? Oh, dear.
I missed with 3, I believe, so it'll be 6.
Okay, so that's 2 down. There's 4 left. There's another one dead. Another one dead. There's 2 stealth suits left. There's 1 stealth suit left. There's no stealth suits left. That's sad, isn't it? But it's only to be expected. There we go. They are dead, but that's okay because they scored me the mighty 6 victory points, which is pretty good. Can't complain about that too much. They got me the retrieve data and they got me an engage point. So I will trade that. That's about 150 points for 6 victory points. Whoa, definitely wouldn't see that kind of trade on a proper battle report, but we'll see.
I'm going to just check as well whether I spent 2 CP on that teleport, because it's either 1 or 2.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's inconsequential.
That judgment token then gets passed to that one over there.
Oh,
okay.
Damn you, sir.
Damn you, sir. Damn these eyes.
Damn blast.
Damn blast.
You going to shoot me now?
I am.
Should we go for the Grav Man? Grav Men?
No.
Half men.
Half men.
Half men. Half men.
Half men.
Half men.
Let the half man.
Half man. Half man. Half man.
So these are 28-inch range. Now, they must be in range because that guy's in range.
That's easy.
So, hey! So I will...
Stop trying to slow play me and pre-measuring everything a million times.
So how many bolters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 bolters.
Is that the slightly bigger squad, is it? So 9 bolts is 1 rail man, 1 missile man.
It is the slightly bigger squad, yeah.
There you go, look at that.
There we go.
Look at that.
Righty ho ho.
Oh, righty ho ho. Okay.
So I just need to not have 2 dice in my hands. There we go. So this will be 18 shots from the bolters.
Will they all fit in the Roman dice tray? Let's find out now.
It will. Well, bloody hope so, because they've got all the rerolls and stuff. These will be hitting on freeze because you've got no innate minuses, have you?
9.
-9.
-9.
Yes, so it's freeze.
What is this? 8th edition?
There we go.
Oh.
So I've got
None
no
of you.
fives.
You know you've got no 5s.
got no bloody 5s.
Eat that, crime.
Now, do I want to? I'll re-roll everything.
Ah, this ultimate flex.
Daddy's gone mad.
I really hope you are punished severely for this. It doesn't seem like you were overly.
No. They're bolters. They do what they bolt.
They bolt. Bolt them harder.
Right. There we go. And then this is strength 4 into toughness 7 or 8.
Indeed, 7.
So it'll be 5s and 6s.
Yeah,
So there's 2 more wounds.
5s.
That's a nice bunch of wounds right there.
You have to give me them totals.
And this is AP -1. 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 wounds from the bolters.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 9 in my hand. So I'll have to obviously re-roll one of these. That one's not flat. AP Mighty 1, you say? So I've taken 4 wounds so far, and then I've got 5 wounds so far, just try and jib you of a wound. I've taken 5 wounds in total. You said there was 10?
Yes.
Alright, I've taken 5
Victory
wounds.
is assured.
You don't get to say that. You chose not to run the guard today. You were like, I want to use one vampire. And I was like, use the guard, be trooper dog. And you were like, no, rock and style. Oh my god, goosebumps.
I'll go for the big profile. So it's 1 shot, hit on a 3.
What's this, shooting me?
Yes, it's shooting you, but I'm going to
What is it?
Oh, it's a missile launcher.
Ah, right, yes.
I'm going to re-roll it though, because I've got 3 re-rolls. There we go, also wounds.
AP?
AP is -3 and it's D6 damage.
Okay. Go throughs? Go throughs, that's a word.
2 damage.
2 damage? I'll take that deal.
Damn. Wanted to.
Damn good deal.
The other profile of it is D6 shots, AP -2, 1 damage or something.
Why?
So
Why is your frag missile better than everyone else's? My frag
it's a
missile
missile
is...
launcher. It's got like 9...
My frag is AP dash.
That's your fault then.
Sounds like a skill issue, bro.
The Magna Rail rifle next then. Huzzah! It auto wounds.
Guess what?
AP -4. Go on, sir.
CP.
Go for it.
Drone eats it.
Drone eats it. Let's go.
The drones that I disembarked from my devilfish earlier, which I forgot to mention.
On this one, this is just D3 + 3.
Oh.
On the little one. How many wounds do you have left?
7.
Okay.
So I'm going to do it.
Okay, that's all right.
Drone dies.
No, that's all right.
Beep, 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 beep.
Pew, pew.
He's like, now, master, and then he dies.
You hear like that R2D2 sound that. Wow!
Oh my god, I'm crying.
Yeah, that's.
How you doing back there, R2?
Wow!
Oh my
Graviton
god.
blast cannons, D6 shots each.
Oh, this is yeah. I knew he was going to die. I just wanted to make the drone noise. I went beep beep boop boop, but you were like, human is in danger. Human is in danger.
So that is 13 shots. I'm going to spend.
I just it going through my head now. Is that scene in Revenge of the Sith, the episode 3, when like R2's like trying to zap that buzz droid, and it's like Servo Skull versus Tower Drone, circa M41 colorized.
Anyway, returning to form.
Returning to this universe,
Yes,
this galaxy which is not far away, and it's right now.
Yes.
Or in the future even.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to spend another CP, or one CP I should say, to give them full rerolls on to hit.
Well, I don't mean to alarm you.
There we go.
Probably should declare that before you saw the number of shots.
Oh yeah, I probably should.
Oh, I don't
Is
mind.
that how you meant to do it?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, I only got 3 shots. I'm not going to spend my CP.
I know that sounds like super fucking bad, but
Oh.
I've not ran the
Here it comes.
Graviton people at a tournament yet. I probably should.
You probably should. I faced off
should.
against 5 of them. Yeah.
What,
You could use it if you want. I don't really mind. I'm just saying for our viewers' knowledge.
I will. Oh, mate, I feel bad now.
It's your call.
The
viewers are watching.
They've got reroll ones. I feel like.
I just fucking trolling him.
Do you know, I'm gonna.
I actually don't
It's my
mind.
intention. I'm gonna say I'll spend the secret.
My intention upon rolling the number of dice, I choose my intention to then spend the stratagem. Oh man, if you hadn't done it, it would have been really good for me.
Yeah.
I don't think you should.
Blast them.
That's just because I'm a salty bitch.
Well, you know, we all know that, don't we?
I'm a solid failure. I'm a solid failure.
Solid boy. Right, so So do multi to Vince, and then this is strength 5, so it'll be 5s and 6s.
Naturally.
So that is 6 wounds, AP minus 3, 3 damage each.
Yeah, not a huge amount of hope here. Nope. Doesn't explode.
Have you not got
There
any
you go.
drones?
Yeah, that only works once. So that's why I just wanted to do it against the Magna
Everybody
Rail.
gets one.
Everyone gets one, Peter. Everyone gets one, apparently. So that is
Isn't that right,
gone.
Spider-Man? Everybody gets one.
He's gone. He's gone to the big tank depot in the sky. There you go.
And that scores me 2 on Bring It Down, I believe?
Yes, most assuredly.
Yes, very good.
Assuredly.
Very good, sir, very good.
They're all going to die. I'm going to kill every last one of them.
Yeah.
And for your army, that's actually a deal.
It is.
It's not necessarily a big one, but it is a deal.
But yeah, that is my shooting phase. It's a bit of a anemic turn again, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
But we are. But as much as this is a bit of a weird one, we are showing off what it is like when two very, very shooty armies, which can hide if they want to, do hide and do shoot. Like, because we are gonna. I think we've agreed like turn 3. We're just gonna come out like that. We're just gonna make things happen. But it was kind of cool to show that off because at a tournament of which we go to a lot of, this is kind of what happens. Like
whoever blinks first, essentially.
Yeah, I had when I was at Manchester GT, I literally had a game where I didn't shoot for my Russes for 4 turns.
Yeah.
Because there was no need to. All I was doing, I had 6 Russes, and I was like, I just need to use 1 or 2 of them on the flanks, and the rest of them, the threat of them being there is the bigger deal. Well, and I had artillery, so my opponent couldn't hide. Yeah. That's why I love in this scenario. If I was playing guard, if I was playing guard in this scenario, I would literally just be like.
It makes me laugh because you were saying to me, indirect fire, it's not good. And then I brought a mortar pit for one game, and you were like,
oh my God.
It's consistent damage. It's very good.
It's very nice, yeah. Well, I do have 6 field orders batteries on the way if Element Games ever decides to send them. So 6 of them and 9 mortars, and it's going to be like, nice.
And if you want some stuff from Element Games, check the affiliate link.
Yes, shameless plug. Plug me, Tom. Plug me harder.
Plug me, sir. But just to go over the scores.
Do you want me to go out of business? Bleed me. Plug me. There we go.
I got 8 on the primary.
You did?
I got 2 for Razor Banners.
You did?
I got 4 this turn for Ancestors. And I get an additional 2 for Bring It Down.
This is all correct. This is just facts and logic.
Facts and logic.
Owning the tower with facts and
I think
logic.
it's 16 points that I've scored this turn.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, 16 was... 16 points, I think.
There we go. Alrighty, ho-ho. Let's go into Tau turn 3. Tau turn 3. We've decided to be aggressive. We've made some maneuvers. And we're going to start making things happen. Alrighty, ho-ho. So the Ghost Kill, being the Billy Big Bollocks that he is, has moved forward, and he's on the tip of his base, is on the objective, and he has now got a line of sight over to these guys over here, specifically to the exosuit men. The only thing that could realistically get him next turn is these Halfkin warriors, because the Hecaton can sort of move to about there, but then it's over 18 inches away, and you can't target the Ghost Kill if you're over 18. And I'm kind of confident that he can take a little bit of a smattering with his input -1, and he's got a couple of drones with him and all that kind of good stuff. I'm kind of confident he could take a burst of fire, a volley, shall we say, from these guys. We'll have to see. Have to see. Maybe all my stealth guys are dying. Everyone's dying. We've then gone for this hammerhead has moved and advanced. Now, with the benefit of hindsight, knowing what I know now, I probably should have been Montcar rather than Caillou, because I could have moved in advance and still counts being stationary like this whole time, and I could have been like, and come over here, and I could have been like stacking up over here. But
well, you can be like most Tau players and just say that you are.
Oh, just cheat.
That's what I mean.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough, right? So he's come to here. This means that I will be able to do nothing with him this turn, but I will be able to next turn. That Hecatron could only hide from me for so long. That's what I'm saying. Mr. Riptide has jumped over here. He will naturally be, doing the old jump, shoot, jump, having a great time with his life. And the, Fire Warriors and the Commander and the Devilfish have come over here. I think we'll do this off camera if I need to, but I may end up moving these Fire Warriors up to about here, but it doesn't matter so much. Pathfinders have come out. They are going to sweep them recons, and then they're going to jump back in here. Those, I said to Tom, those Pathfinders are gonna win me the game, because if they survive and they've got judgment tokens on them, then you won't be able to. You'll lose a point at the end of the game for ancestors, and that's going to be the point that's going to swing it.
Yep.
You heard it here first.
Yep.
You heard it here first. Okay, now this means that in terms of my firepower, I will have available to me this Riptide, these Fire Warriors, Commander, and the Devilfish, and the Ghost Keel to try and pick up these cheeky little blighters over here. In terms of recon sweep, we'll just do it now. So we're sort of going into the shooting phase now, but I do have a mighty. I need one more dice, but there's this one right here. There we go. I'm going to do 5 and 5 in terms of my marker lights. So 5 on the hearth kin. Yeah, that's 5 marker lights because recon sweep lets it goes off on 2s, and 5 on your exosuit guys. Look at that, that's another 5.
I don't know why they don't just say that marker lights automatically go off. You just point in a light.
You might have shaky hands. And you just don't quite line it up. Something like that. I don't know.
Somebody in the Tau army has Parkinson's or something like that.
Well, if they do, I sympathise greatly with them.
I sympathise greatly
because it's fucking horrible. But yeah, apparently. So maybe not none of these guys. Fortunately, as we've seen, these guys are all living their best life and they don't have that problem. So they all got the hits that they needed to get. Let's go into the shooting.
Aye. And
let's see if I can kill another crumb of this Votann army. I swear to God, I'm gonna get some assassinate by the end of this game, bro. I'm gonna fucking do it. All right, I'm gonna start being.
God wills it.
God wills it. Emperor Vault or Ethereal Vault. There we go. We are going to be back in the tower shooting phase. Okay, the Riptide's going to go. He's going to fire his big gun. He's gone for the big shoots. Got the roving dice tray. Thank you there. Oh dear. Oh, that's not so bad. So we're going to have 2 misses. Now he's done 1 wound to himself for certain, but oh baby, nice. Sadly not a exploding hit because I'm not within 12 inches. No. If I was going off my codex upon release,
is it 18 inches?
No, it's like 12.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit. Bleh. Anyway, so now I'm wounding you on 3s. There you go. So that's 4 wounds, sir. At many APs. AP 3 at least.
AP 3. Okay, yeah, 5 ups.
They're dead. 4 damage each. This is why we've been cagey viewers.
Yes. Yes, it is, yes.
People are like, you guys little bitches. It's like, yep. Oh, yes! Oh, no. The entire force is falling apart before my eyes. Drive them, men. Drive them. Drive them. Yes. All right.
That Riptide gets another judgment token.
Hey, that's fine. That's another victory point off you as far as I'm concerned. Should have taken that fucking indirect fire missile, brah. Bruh. Naturally, he will then shoot. As he has shot, he's going to go. What was the R2D2 noise? And he just jumps back over there. Brilliant. The recon sweep guys, obviously, they'll move back as well.
No, he is in the terrain.
He's got the move. There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Sure.
No problem.
I believe it.
I believe in a thing called love. Yeah, well, considering the back of his base was touching here, and then it should be there, it's absolutely fine.
Well.
Fuck it. Fine.
Wellington.
Okay, I'm going to do this one-handed. I'm just going to have to pull this out of our teeth. All right. So, oh, look. The back of his base is within 6 inches. Look. I know what 6 inches looks like.
Lambasting viewers.
I've seen it online.
I play Votann because he's 5.
Yeah.
I know what 5 looks like. Go on, next shooting then.
Yes. The Ghost Keel is going to have to go next because he's only just in range of these guys. Okay. So he's going to go next. Unfortunately, I don't know his rules super good. So what we'll do is we'll check and we're back in just a moment. So the Ghost Keel Battlesuit has got a Cyclic Ion Raker. And it is going to rake you, sir. And I have overcharged it because it will allow me to wound you on 2s. I knew there was a reason. So here we go. Hurrah! Okay, he's only hit you 3 of these times. But this one, that would be very bad for me. I'm going to use to reroll the hit. Hey, so he's hit you 4 times. He's then going to wound you on 2s. Come on, lad. Here we go. There you go. Now it is AP2, which becomes AP1, which I believe puts you onto a 5-up invulnerable save anyway.
He's taking on the sergeant.
Okay.
So 4-up invulnerable save.
He's
Fails
dead.
It, medic gets back up.
Okay.
And then this will be... I'll just take him on it again. 4-up invulnerable save. Okay, he's definitely dead.
He's fucking dying,
5
son.
Up.
He's dying.
5 up.
He's dying.
4 dead.
That is 3.
Sorry, 3.
Technically, one guy died twice, but that is 3 dead. Okay, so that was my cheeky little Ghost Keel into the half men over there. We're then going to go for the Commander. So we'll get his, because he's got a special burst cannon.
Oh.
Ooh.
No, never mind. Sorry, I'm completely zoning out.
That's fine. That's what I'll do. I'll do the Devilfish because I've got the Devilfish right here. If you kill the front ones, I'm still shooting with the Commander because I'm just doing this for convenience. Is that clear? No scumbaggery here. Not taking me out of range. Got to keep these Votann players on the toes, boys.
Says the Tau player.
Says the Tau player. So the Devilfish, that's right there. He's going to go and fire into the little half men. So he's got an Accelerator burst cannon. My God, he's got 8 attacks. They're really power creep is real. Now, I don't believe he... Can you imagine if he's within 12?
What, the Devilfish?
Yeah.
There he is.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's an exploding hit. And then I'll reroll one of these. So that's also a hit. So these all hit. Exploding hit because of... Damn. It's only... strength 6. It's only 4 wounds. It's only AP1. So 4 of your... most regular and finest of saves.
4 ups.
Plonk another one down. Okay. Now, I think I've got the Commander and the Fire Warriors left, and then we're good. Okay, so we'll get the stats together for the Commander. I've put it off as long as I can. We'll get the stats together for him, and we're back in just a moment. All right, we have got the Commander's rules here, and he has got a prototype burst cannon, which is actually basically just an accelerated burst cannon, but it ignores like feel no pains and wound cap, phase caps and stuff like that. So it's all right against you. It's not massive. So hit on Dem 2s, rerolling Dem 1s. Hey. Wounding on the 3s. Would have 4 rerolls, but your armor is from the void, so it's not allowed. As it is, I only dropped 1.
Nice.
Everyone gets 1, Peter. All right, so you have 7 whole wounds at your regular leg saves to make.
4 ups. That is 1, 2, 3, 4
How many are dead now?
That is going to be the special weapon on that guy.
All right, Plasma Riffle. It's hit. Plasma Riffle. It has wounded. Plasma Riffle is of the many APs. It's a mighty AP4. So I imagine we're looking at some kind of invulnerable save here.
Yes, 5 up.
Nope.
Fails it.
Splat.
It's another one dead. Scratch one flatter.
Scratch one flatter. Is that a short joke?
Going in the book.
It's going in the book. And there's but Sarge, you made it. It's going in the book. Got to stick to your principles. And then we're going to overcharge Dem Cyclic Ion Rakers. Whoa. Naturally, we're going to use a reroll from Precision of Dem Hunters. So we've done it. And then we're going to be winning on 2s because we've overcharged it. Yeah, buddy. 8p2.
Ooh, one more dead.
Okay. Yes, so there was but one left. Who is it?
The medic.
Balls. All right.
Oh, God.
All right. It's fine. I've got 10 Fire Warriors. I've got 10 Fire Warriors. They're going to do it.
Now, can I just say...
My man is on a flying base.
The Fire Warriors?
The man is on a flying base. I can draw from any point on my model and I can shoot under my thing. Fisher Fury, baby!
If you say so.
Fisher Fury, baby.
Yeah, go for it.
There you go. I had someone do it to me recently, so I'm going to do it back. This is how the world works, Tom. People hurt you and then you hurt them. So they're all going to hit. They're going to reroll with the commander, so they're going to hit. And then my Tau reroll is going to... Look at this. Oh my God. Oh, it didn't happen. I'm going to wound you on... you know what? There's a CP out there to give me an extra AP. I will do it. It's called Pulse Onslaught. I'll find the official wording of it. We'll do it properly. But basically, it's going to allow me to fucking get an extra AP on you.
One guy.
Yeah, but knowing you and your 4-ups. So it will be... I've declared it now. No, it's declared. So I will spend them CPs. I'm rolling in it, to be honest.
Oops.
He's dead as shit.
He is but missed.
He is but missed.
He is
He's brown vapor. He's but missed. Yeah. So the only thing left to do now is to once again attempt to do some smart missiles at your guys back there. So we've got one. I don't even know if this guy's in range. Probably isn't. So that's that, I guess. I'll tell you what. I'll shoot at your wannabe Terminators because they'll definitely be in range.
Okie dokie.
I hit you 1 time, 2 times. I'll use a Tau reroll here. Nope. 1 wound. 2 up save, baby. Tau shooting phase done. Not bad at all. So the end result of that shooting phase is we have managed to eliminate the block of infantry and the exosuit warriors there. And we've begun pushing out. We've begun pushing out. Now that our Gayun is kicking in. And we did retrieve some data with these fire warriors here. So we've retrieved 3 lots of data. So we've got the 8 points in the data. We have engaged, again, for the 3. So we're on 6 for engage. We're on track to get the 10 points there. And that's it. No more assassinate points. Oh, and we're doing well on primary, naturally, because we've got the 2 extra bombs over you at the moment. So...
Where's the third corner?
It's over there, where you are, next to where the octopus is.
The what?
The octopus.
There's no dudes there.
No, I haven't done it yet. I've done it here. That's the remaining one.
No, I mean for your engage.
Guys behind there.
Is he over 3 inches?
I'll have to have a look.
You will.
But I'll have to adjust it otherwise.
Yeah, because...
I just assumed.
You
I assumed.
sir.
No. Okay. Yeah. If he's not, I'll do a slight adjustment on the old movement, but nothing that would be majorly different. So there you go. But that's fine. That's okay. If not, I'll tell you what. If I can't do it, I'm not going to jump out and get myself killed. I will wall of mirrors with them, so they just go off the board. Okay.
Okie dokie. Very good.
But I think you are right. I believe I do need to be over 3 inches, and I'll have a look at the book.
Tau players, man.
I'll have a look at the book. If you're not cheating, you're not
Tau
trying hard
players.
enough. I have a crossbow fully loaded here, so we're good to go. All right, so end of my turn. We just have to little look. I might, like I said, truffle shuffle these guys, and I might do a little bit of engaging, but we shall see how it goes. We'll be back going into Votann, turn 3. Hold your horses, honey. I've got vouchers for the Pringles. Big update at the end of that Tau turn 3. So, as it turned out, I was not over the edge for engage nor front. But it was my intention to score them points. So Tom was very kindly allowing me to pull off a cool little trick. And we'll bring it to you for your viewing pleasure right now. Also, we can't really say anything because he totally fucked up that stratagem before I allowed him to use it. I'm only joking. Joking aside. So what I did is I spent a CP for designated tasking, allowing my drones and my stealth suits to split. They had a bad breakup. They split. And the drones were like, we're going one way. And the stealth suits were like, we're going another way. And the drones split off. And then they went... That's the noise they make when they accelerate super fast. And they moved and they advanced. And they went on this objective. Now, you're not objective secured.
No.
I'm not objective secured.
No.
How many men do you have on that objective, Tom?
1.
How many men do I have on that objective? Well, I say men.
2.
2. Where's your banner gone?
It's gone, sir.
It's gone, sir. Drones have like they've got tangled up inside, like totally. So the drones have done that, and then I spent another CP for Wall of Mirrors so that I can disappear into the void. I'm now back in strategic reserve.
Yes.
That's kind of cool. So we've allowed. So it cost me a couple of CP, but we have managed to achieve everything that we intended to do. And as we all know, we play for dem intentions over here, and also, to be honest, it's just a cool thing to show off that the army can do, which is quite nice to do it. So. There we go. So that is now, I can say it officially, the end of Tower Turn 3. It's heating up now. I think the first 2 turns were like pretty chill, pretty relaxed. I'm feeling the vibe now, Tom. Are you feeling it?
It was also Davey's, because off camera me and Tim went, it's boring, isn't it? let's kill people.
Let's make things happen. But Tim, you're just giving away your devilfish and your ghost. I don't care, viewers. I don't care, god damn it. It's gotta have explosions. Cool guys, don't look at explosions. We just make explosions and then we walk away. So that is turn 3 for the Tau done. Let's go over to turn 3 for the Votann. Come on, Tom, come at me. Stop trying to be cagey. Have at you, sir. It's time. I think it's time for Trooper Tom to emerge. I think it's time. I mean, I want you to do that because then you'll just advance into a fucking gun line. Yeah. But we'll see. No, you play properly. You play properly, man. All right, we'll be back in Votann turn 3. I've said it 100 times. We're finally going to get there. I feel like it's all happening on this side of the board, don't you? It all seems to be going on in the south. That tends to be the vibe. Anyway, let's go into specifics of Votann turn 3. You have decided that the pizza wagon is coming out to play.
Yes.
You have them teleported over here.
Yes.
I genuinely did not see that coming. I thought you were going to go over there somewhere.
Maybe.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Maybe.
Not positive.
Nope.
You've then decided that the Broken Forge Master is done being shown up by these little drones. Again, you probably sold us.
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
My headcanon now is that all Tau technology is bought, not invented, and the whole faction is just
sham.
Suffering, a complete sham.
Before they got the technology.
And that's why the Tau sold the technology to the crew. They're like, this is what races do, right? They just sell each other stuff. So you now have taken that object back. You now control it, and you've re-raised your banner, but obviously that has denied you a point at the beginning of your turn, which is a bit annoying. You've then got your 10 more of your half men have moved out. And so you've kind of, you've gone a bit in.
I have a little bit.
You've got a bit in. Now, you've still got some bits that are quote-unquote in reserve. You've got another Terminator squad. You've got a cheeky little squad of bikers. And I won't be able to see them. And these guys are still holding the line back here, holding that objective. So that's all gravy, baby.
And then we also forgot about the Iron Hair champion who went balls deep.
He did. So he has accelerated, I believe is the scientific term.
He's used the stratagem accelerated response as well.
Also known as NOS legs. So he's got NOS legs.
Just like
he's eating the pans of chocolate. He's ready to go.
He's ready to go.
So he's hiding in there.
Yep.
So I won't be able to do much to him unless I'm very fortunate. Now, that is your movement, sir. I imagine there was some shooting.
There is.
Would you like to tell me what you're going to shoot first?
First thing I'm going to shoot is the hammerhead with the 5 Ujima flips. The 5...
Go on, use your words.
5 men, 5 little dudes. Just to mention as well, in the command phase, the Brocade gave +1 to hit to these guys.
Okay.
To the Hackathon. And this guy gave the 4 rerolls to that guy there.
To these men.
To them
so
men.
The Ujima flips have got
flips,
They're going into the hammerhead and they've got 4 rerolls.
Yes. And then I've also spent a CP on their side-to-side teleport stratagem as well. It only cost me 1 CP because they were within 6 of the...
Okay, Forge Master. Yeah. Okay, so off you go. We'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. Off you go.
So, hitting on freeze. And 6s explode. 6s explode, not 6s explode.
There are no grudgement tokens here.
There's no grudgements.
You've got to fight like a normal... It's like Superman when he gets infected by the kryptonite.
So I'm hitting on freeze. I don't know whether I should re-roll everything. I think I will.
Oh! Take two. Take two.
Okay, so that's three.
Three of them
wounds.
sweet, sweet mortals.
And
You should overheat and die. In real life. Dark.
Nice. And this will be 5 and 6s. So
I feel really greasy.
so that is 3 mortal wounds and 1 wound at AP nothing.
I have taken it. Okay, so I've taken 4 wounds. That's okay. I was expected to be dead, so I can't complain too much.
And then this is the D6. Oh, sorry, D6 grenade launchers.
Oh, wow, okay.
Nice.
You know what? I would say that's unusual, but you keep doing that.
12.
Only 12. The average should have been 17.5, if you could. It always annoys when people go, oh, you've not done the maths right there. It's actually 3.5 hits, and it's like, well, you show me a fucking 0.5.
You gonna roll a dice?
Yeah, you roll a fucking 0.5.
And these are hitting on 3. Oh, bollocks. 3
Remember-
is, but
Remember, there are lies, damn lies, and statistics.
there is. Stalin said that.
Did he?
Yes.
But I imagine it's one of those quotes that is erroneously attributed to him.
No, sorry, actually, he didn't say that. He said 1 casualty is a tragedy, 1,000,000 casualties is a statistic. That's what he said.
It's still probably one of those things that he never said.
Fives
But
and 6s again.
like, apparently, he never said not one step backwards, and all that. Kind
Well,
of
I mean,
stuff, but
that's.
I
Wait, it's 4 rerolls to wound as well, isn't it?
Oh my God, what is going on? You're just rolling dice, and I'm not paying attention.
Actually, let me just check if it's 4 rerolls to wound because I could be completely lying again.
Oh, the Death Guard Battle Port over again! If you haven't seen it, last week's Battle Port, Tom's head was in his hands as he tried to use Hellbrute specific stratagems on Terminators and all sorts.
Fucking Hellbrutes.
We're checking now.
No, it's just reroll, hit roll. So there.
Look at him go!
I checked. God damn it! That is full wounds at AP -1. So
I was like, 4 rolls to wound as well. What is this?
And then I was like, no, because they broke.
I still thought it failed 2 of them, but I've still got 8 wounds left in total.
8 wounds. Scratch 1. Scratch 2.
There's 6 wounds left,
Okay.
and there's 8
So,
wounds left.
just to highlight this for you, some people may be going, why did he TP over there when he didn't have a judgment token? I didn't realise it didn't have a judgment token. So that is also my mistake. I knew there was probably some reason why I shouldn't have done that. But oh well, moving on.
Moving swiftly on.
Moving swiftly on.
Do you want to have a little think about what you're going to go do next?
No,
or do you want to go straight into it?
My commander is just going to shoot your commander. Flying base, Tim, apparently, so you know.
Yeah, you can totally see. Also, the giant fuck off gun sticking out the top of it. Okay.
So he hits on 2s.
2 auto wounds.
No.
3 auto wounds.
3 auto wounds, yeah.
Um,
Do I see how much CP? I'll have. No, I'm not going to CP one. Okay. Go for it.
Fail. That's okay. Fail. That's okay. Fail. That's okay. I am going to check how many wounds he's got. I'm pretty certain his relic allows him to ignore the first damage. And this is the only thing that can target him, right?
So far.
No, this is the only thing that can target him.
So far.
What else can target him?
You will see.
No, you need to tell me. You just I'm just busting your balls. You're busting my balls, Hansbricht. Alright, so I'll check his relic. I'll check how many wounds he's got left, but I'm pretty certain he somehow... I mean, we'll just do it live.
Yeah,
Let's do it live. Let's do it live. Get rid of the ethereal. Get rid of this. Regular commander. So he's only got 6 wounds. How much damage is this?
6.
So I need to check his relic now. Don't fuck me, you
Maybe I should have CP'd that.
Solid image projector. Once per turn, the first time a saving throw has failed for the bear, the damage that attack is set to 0. He lives!
So he's got 2 wounds
2 left.
Damn.
That was just 3 days from retirement.
And then
But if you want a CP roll, you can, but you've only got. You started with 2.
No, I started with 3.
Okay.
I've spent 2, so I'm actually on 1. I'm on 1.
Okay. I don't really mind because you didn't know about the reduced thing. But then again, you wouldn't have known how many I would have failed, so it's kind of up to you. I don't really mind, but
I'm gonna leave it.
Okay, that's fair enough. I don't really mind, but it's very honourable. Honourable.
Honourable.
Otherwise, maybe I'd get to put that in your book, right? But you could definitely put the Wall of Mirror shenanigans in the book, that's for certain.
Yes.
Okay, so what next? It's a big long take. It's 8 minutes. It's live. It's a live take.
So what I'm going to do next then is the Land Fortress is going to fire into the Devilfish.
Shit. All right. Well, there was no drones nearby.
Okay. So Magna Rail Cannon.
Brilliant.
And it auto wounds. AP minus 4.
Right. Damage.
2d3 plus 6. So that is 10 damage.
He's still alive. Just.
He's alive.
Oh no, I know what's going to happen. Oh no. I can feel it in my bones, Tom.
12.
He's going to explode.
12 shots with the bolt cannon. So that is 1 auto wound, and then the rest all hit as well. No minuses.
No, he's just a devilfish.
Just a simple devilfish with brutal efficiency. And this will be wounding on strength 7 AP strength toughness.
Right, what's your strength?
7.
Toughness 7.
T7, yeah.
What should we say? And the bolt cannons.
Yes.
What?
No. Strength 7 bolt cannons are.
What?
Yes.
It's mad. I thought they were like strength 5.
Bolt cannons?
Well, it's an auto. I thought the autocannon was strength 7.
No. The autocannon is strength 6. The bolt cannons are strength 3.
What world do these Votann live in where they could just upend the amount, how things work, and they could be like, oh yes, it's strength.
Strength 6. So it's 5 and 6s. So.
Fortunately, you already picked out 5 and 6s, so you're you're a goddamn genius. Now these are 2 damage each, right?
It's a 2 damage each. Yeah.
All right.
1 6. Sorry.
AP 2.
Yes. Actually, it might be AP3, but I'll check in a sec.
How many damage?
2 damage each.
How many was it in total? 6.
It was 6.
Okay, I'll roll these slowly because I very well may see. Oh, this website if I want to see it. I'd have to pass that on a 5. If it's can you look if it's AP3? It won't be. It's not AP3. It's not AP3.
It's within half range.
Is it within half range?
It's 40 inches of range.
Bollocks, that's 20 inches. I'm calling it. Damn your eyes, sir.
Yeah, so its natural is 36 plus 4. So.
Look at this.
If you
Look
can
at
see.
Look at this.
Emma's got a lovely view of your chins.
There you go.
No, more than 20 inches. There we go.
Oh, fuck it. It's fine. He's just going to die. I swear to God, if he explodes, I'm pissed. Like. Oh! If that motherfucker exploded and took the captain with him, I'd be pretty vexed.
That would have been really funny.
I'd be pretty vexed. He's gone. He's gone!
He's gone.
Alright, that is 2 points for you in the bag,
That's
sir.
2 points for me in the bag. Yeah, actually, it's 4 points in the bag now.
In total?
In
yes.
total, yes.
The worst thing is
yes, that is going to be passed on to something I can see.
Spread them around, baby. Let me deny you points. Spreading. Votann
I'm just going
spread.
to... do I put them on the captain? Yeah, I'll put it on the captain again.
He will have 2.
You will have 2.
2 whole tokens.
2 tokens. And then the Brocade Fundamaster.
Yeah.
He's going to fire into those drones. Might as well.
Which drones?
These drones.
Oh, yeah.
So he hits once and he deals 2 mortal wounds there.
Oh, they're dead.
Okay, well, there we go then. That's simple. He's dealt 2 mortal wounds to them. Woo!
Whee!
Whee! You okay, R2?
How you doing back there, R2?
But yeah, that's... I believe that might be all the shooting.
What about these cheeky bastards?
Well, that's the thing, is that I don't believe they can shoot your commanders. So.
No, they cannot. There are other things that
They cannot, because it is not the closest eligible target or closest target.
Closest target, yes.
Why am I speaking French?
Yeah, it's Votann. They have dug too deep and they hit the Brerog. It's the Brerog.
They
the Balrog made of
dug
Bree.
too deep.
Yeah.
My croissant is cold.
Rock at the stern.
Rock in the stun. That's at the end of my turn. End of my shooting phase. I do have a charge phase.
What?
I am going to charge those little dudes into that big dude.
No, there's a roll of dice in the way. You can't make it.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
No, off you go then. Bum, 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 bum. This is what one big take. It's how we like to do it. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. Give me stratagems or give me death. Repulsor impact field. Damn, you're not a battle suit. Bollocks, carry on. Do I overwatch you? I've got to overwatch you. Is that okay? Did you make it? I'm going to do it anyway.
Overwatch me, sir.
Okay.
I will keep the dice in the dice tray.
Railgun.
Just to let you know, dear viewers, I have rolled it, but he cannot see.
Yeah, I've missed. I'm going to use my tower reroll. Yeah! That's going to get 2 hits.
Okay.
That's going to kill 2.
Is it? What AP is it?
5 no invulnerable saves allowed. 6 no invulnerable saves allowed.
AP 6?
Let's check it out. It's a rail cannon.
If it's AP 6, I'll be like, what the fuck?
What? Where the fuck? Railgun, baby! Strength 14, AP 6, D3 plus 6 damage. Tom, I don't mean to alarm you. How many wounds do you guys have each?
It's 2 each.
Dead. Dead. 6 more wounds.
Why does it do 6 more wounds?
I don't think that's quite right, actually. I think what happens is it goes dead, 2 mortal wounds, 1 mortal wound. So he's still alive on a mortal wound. Then dead, and then 2 mortal wounds. There's 1 left on a wound. There's 1. Did you make it? Well, I do have my smart missile system first. Smart missiles, baby! I didn't hit with anything. Carry on. I didn't hit with anything. Does that make you sad, Tom? There's 1 guy left on a fucking wound.
It's on 3.
That's good.
Yeah. There we go.
Tower Watch, guys.
That's 3 wounds.
AP?
-3.
He does 2 wounds to me. Boop. There you go. That was fun, wasn't it? That was good. Cayenne! The power of Cayenne. Yes. He's really sad. He's really, really sad. That's going in the book. That's going in the book.
That's actually really just. Oh.
It's really pissed you off.
It's just killed the entire game.
Oh, God!
Right, hit me back. Go on.
I only get D3 attacks now. Oh, that's good. I'm going to run you over. Yep. There's 1. I'll reroll it. It wasn't in the tray. That's a wound. Just roll a 1. Da. You're no fun. You have locked me up, though. You have locked me up. Oh my God. And on that note, and that very long take. Oh, we're doing it. We did it live. We're going into Tau turn 4. It's turn 4, people. It's time to make things happen. It is time to bring the pain train to the Votann. Let's take a look at what the Tau have done. We've gone aggressive. We've gone all in. We're not fucking around. This is a big turn. This is our one opportunity to maybe get some assassinate points, and we need to take it. If we don't do it now, we may never achieve any assassinate. And you can't get 0 on a secondary. I mean, you can, and very well may do, but the intention is not to get 0 on a secondary. Now, what we have done is we have overcharged our man here. So he's got a 5 up, feel no pain. But he's not going for the gun, he's gone for the feel no pain, because he's not going to have the CP to jump, shoot, jump. We have used a CP for the stratagem that allows me to act on top bracket with a bath suit or vehicle. That man, he is of the vehicle variety. We've moved forward the group here, and they are going to try and musket this guy to death, and if not, they'll try and stab him to death, and if not, I'm going to be very, very upset because he's actually kind of key. He kind of needs to die. We've then moved forward aggressively. Now, the reason we've done this is if we kill this 1 wound man, we can target, and then we kill this unit. Then both this hammerhead and my commander can target the Broken Forge Master. If I kill him, I will achieve 3 victory points. That's pretty spicy, to say the least. Is he your warlord?
Nope.
Nah. So if I do that. Now, it's a bit of a risky maneuver, because obviously I could, if you do the maths on it, if I just like hid with everything, Tom would lose like 4 points at the end of the game due to ancestors. And that probably would be the better way of doing things. And that is what the Tau player in me is saying. But I'm not a Tau player. And upon sighting the enemy, I advance, sir. That's my style. And also, it's way more exciting. And this game was getting like, we've had our fun with being Tau players. We've had our fun with being Votann players. Now it's time to smash each other. That's just as simple as it gets. All right.
We were saying off screen anyway.
This battle pause is exciting as a bloody clinic.
We were saying like, if we were to play it again properly, 2 shooting armies going against each other, it just doesn't. It's not interesting.
This is the difference between Guard and other factions, because in the Guard, you can't hide everything, so you end up losing stuff and you're having to push forward, and your objectives force you to be in certain areas. So yeah, definitely Guard is a bit more, I find a bit more fun. I should also say I Wall of Mirror down here, and I did successfully manage to get my data off. I also had to roll for it. I got a big 3, so I am happy to get my my data off there. So I have actually maxed out data. Can't complain. I will also get some more points for engage. Fingers crossed. That should be pretty good. But that is the overall vibe. It's the vibe, man.
The vibe.
It's a good vibe. All right, so going into, that is my movement, and that is my command phase. I should say Longstrike has put a marker light on himself, and then I need to do the marker lights for my Pathfinders. So we basically have to put everything into, let's just have a look here. That's 9, that's 10. I need to put all of them into this squad here, because it's the only thing that can be seen. Yeah, that is it. All right, so
who's firing first, sorry?
Marker lights first from fire and from recon sweep, and they're going to go into here.
Sweet.
10.
Nice.
We don't even need to mark that up. I'm not going to have 10 units shooting at them. Okay, so then we are now going to go into my shooting phase proper. Like you, I'm going to have a big old clip. Big old take. Fucking thing sucks. We're going to do it live. All right.
What are you firing?
I feel like you're waiting to gotcha me.
I'm not gotchaing you.
I'm
just asking you what you're firing.
I'm going to fire the Ghost Kill first, because he was only just in range.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to fire it at them.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 2 CP and make them transhuman. That's what I'm going to do. There we go. There we go, Tim. That's what I was waiting for.
Okay. I hate Votann. That's all right. That just means I don't need to overcharge against you.
Yes.
Simple as that. That's all right. I've got a tile reroll. Yeah, there you go. That's 5 hits.
Nice.
That's 2 wounds. Ha! See? That wouldn't have made a difference anyway, would it?
2 wounds.
2 wounds. 5 ups.
5 ups. It's actually 4 ups.
Why?
Because the
Shield crest.
Yeah, shield crest. So
if you decide to shield crest.
The first one, yeah.
Damn.
Second one fails, but he gets back up.
But he gets back up. That's okay. That's okay. We expected that. We're now going to go for the first unit. We're going to go for this. We're going to go for this guy. He's going to put everything into him.
Oh God!
He has hit. He has wounded.
Okay.
He is dead.
He's gone. He is no more.
He is dead.
And that guy gets a judgment token. Boom. There we go. Woo!
Hey.
Oh, slap that next to him, mate, please.
Just a little bit of the old slap and tickle.
Oh, there we go. We're both shopping things all over the place.
There we go. Okay, now I am going to fire my Fire Warriors into this man here. Now, can you check if I'm within 18 inches, sir?
You're within 18
tape measure's right there. You've got your own.
Special
your own tape measure.
Within 18 of the
Oh, yeah. Damn right. Double the shots. Nice. All right. Let's have a little look here. That's not double. So that is... This is the first 10. Tom, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think there's 11 dice in there.
Okay.
No, there's not. There's exactly 10. Leave that. First 10. First 10. They're not near the commander. That would have been really helpful if they were. Okay, so we've got 6 hits. We've got... Oh, 1 minute. I use one of my rerolls here. Why not? That was for a hit. That's for a wound. So we've got 3 wounds from the first 10.
3 wounds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3 wounds from the first 10. And then we've got that many hits. Not in Gayun range, but that's okay. So 3 wounds for the first lot. Bear in mind, you've used your medic. So this is just, it is what it is. I'm going to go for some, again, I'll spend the CP. That gives me, I think I have to pick one of your, I'll double check it, but I can give +1 AP against that unit with a couple of my own. So that will be another 5 wounds. So you'll have 8 wounds in total. 8 4-ups. 8 5-ups, sorry, from my Pulse Onslaught.
Okay, I'm going to take it on the Sergeant first. Passes.
Not like this.
Passes. Fails. He takes 1 wound, I'm guessing?
Yeah, it's just a Pulse Rifle.
Fails, so he's dead.
Okay.
And the rest of them are 5-ups.
Okay.
So 1 more dead.
No! Not like this! Okay. So I've got another Pulse Rifle squad. Now this is only going to be 6 Pulse Rifles that can see you. But we have hit you many times. We have wounded you several times. I just realised it's alright. I was having a bit of a moment, but it's okay. I've wounded you only the once.
Only the once? 5-up?
Yeah. Yeah, 1 more dies.
Is it on that squad as well, the +1 AP?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah. That's my last CP gone, so it's I'm all.
I have 1 CP left.
1 CP left. Riptide's gonna go.
Okie dokie.
Riptide. That misses. Still misses. I don't think he's in Kayun range. 1 wound.
Unwounded. 5-up.
Kill 1. Couple of the plasma rifles. Ooh, just the 1 hit. But it does wound.
Okay, I'll take this one. Yeah,
Another 1 dead.
Now, I'm going to spend 1 CP
Oh no.
on reactive reprisal.
Why?
Because it costs 1 CP for a Harkin squad, which means I can shoot that Riptide back.
You're not going to do anything to it. It's going to fight with him feel the pain.
You don't know anything. You know nothing.
Alright.
Magnum rifle, hitting on a 3. It hits and it wounds.
Okay.
Okay. And it's D3 plus 3 damage.
What's the AP?
-4.
Alright, 6 up.
6 up, go for it.
Nope.
D3 plus 3. 6 damage. 6 5-up field pains.
Damn. Make 1.
Okay.
So
Missile launcher.
it's got a few left, but I'm not sure how many.
Hits and auto wounds.
Oh, fucking
AP minus.
Sorry, does it ignore invuns?
No.
Nah, he's alright.
And then the.
So he took 5, didn't he?
4, 5, 6. And 6 of these guys. So 3 auto wounds.
Not like this. Not like this.
4.
Why 3 auto? Has he got 2 tokens on him? Oh
Yeah,
dear.
got 2 tokens.
Oh dear.
And then that's what's his toughness?
7. So
Okay, yeah, sweet. So that's 4 at AP minus 1.
Takes 1 more.
Yeah.
So he's taken 6. I'll mark him up correctly in a moment. He might die. We'll have to see. So right, that's that. Now I have over here just 2 units left. I have my commander. And I have. Oh wait, hang on. I have my drone. I have my drone.
Brilliant.
It's got 2 hits. I believe they will explode. He's within half range.
Does a drone get affected by it?
He's got the Sept Tenant.
That's alright. I'll let you have it.
And I'll re-roll one of my misses. No. 2.
2. AP?
Nothing in this case.
4s. Okay, one more dice.
Kills 1.
Scratch 1.
Okay.
Oh dear.
So, this is a very tricky situation for me to be in. I've already declared that they've recon sweeped, and my intention was to move them back, so I've got to do that. Ideally, what I should have done is not move back. I should have moved them forward, and then I should have put everything into those guys. But I can't do that now. That would be unfair. I know what the result is. It comes down to this guy and this guy.
Yeah.
Now, he can target him, no problems. And he probably needs to kill them first before he's able to target him. Or they need to die first. And the question is, how many wounds do these have each?
They each have 1, and the Iron Kid has 2.
And he's
and
got...
the Brokir has 4.
So the question is... Oh, it's tough.
It's 10 wounds in total, I believe.
10 wounds in total. So the reason why I'm umming and ahhing is if I do my missiles over here, my smart missiles over here, then I can... Oh, hang on. I actually have a couple of fire warriors I can see from over there, as we said off camera. So I'm going to get a couple of fire warriors at you. It's 1 hit. It's 1 more wound. Come on, die, you bastard. Okay, there's 1 more dead. There's 1 more dead. All right. I know what I'm going to do.
Okie dokie.
I'm going to put the Seeker missiles here.
Okay.
And I'm going to put the rail cannon here.
Okie dokie.
My thinking is that if I kill 1 of them, he can shoot him.
Okay.
And support that situation there. Okay?
Okay.
God, I wish I'd accelerated burst cannons right now. Okay, now I will be within exploding range.
Technically, wouldn't you have to shoot the Carl?
Why?
Because he's the closest target. He's closer to you than the...
No, because characters don't protect characters.
Okay.
I've dropped dice. Alright, so here we go. I'm acting on my top bracket. So they all hit, and 2 of them explode. So that's fine. Okay, wounding on 4s. Okay. This is into the kin. 6. 4 up saves. Oh, we got him. We got him. Okay. So that's that.
That's them dead.
That's them dead. Okay. Rail cannon. I've got to wait for you to see. His back is turned. Quickly, roll the dice. It's a 6. It's a 4. Or do you want to re-roll that? It's not on the tray.
You can re-roll it if it's not.
No, it's your call.
No, go on. Re-roll it if it's not on the tray.
It misses. I get my hammerhead inbuilt re-roll. It's a 6, which explodes. Got you on camera.
Why am I generous? Why am I?
Damn it! You're a man of principle, Tom. You always say if it's not in the tray. You always say.
Damn you, right.
I was willing to accept the 4. It was your own, and then you saw that 2 and you were like, yeah, fuck you, you piece of shit. Okay.
Go.
This is the first one.
Dramatic.
It's going to wound you. That's going to kill a cog and do 3 more wounds.
Okay.
That's going to kill the E-cog and do 3 more wounds. Okay. So he's on 1 wound left.
So this one's going to die, then it's going to deal 2 wounds, and then 1, and then 3, and then...
So it kills 1, just 3 mortal wounds. Unless you want to take the cog first and then kill him.
No, I've killed the cog. Just kill him.
Just kill him. Stop trying to kill me. All right, that does free up my commander to go after this man here.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to hit you with the accelerated burst cannon, essentially. They all hit.
Pog.
Actually, sorry, one of those missed because he did advance. It hits. That's a position of the hunter. Now, I can't reroll wounds against you, but that is going to be 5 wounds at your basic save. He is dead. We've got 3 ancestor. I mean, I don't know how many ancestor points we gave up to achieve this. It's probably not great, but we did it. We did it. Oh my God.
Give him another judgment.
He's so judged, man. He's on triple judging. I'll get the judgment. We'll judge him up afterwards. Wow. 2 times I got 6s when I need them, bro.
I need to stop being like courteous.
Fuck that tray. Fuck that tray, man. Thing is, he was all because he fell back as well. Oh no, because it was all cancelled out because he's Kayun and then he's got the marker. So yeah, no, it all cancelled out at the end. That's good. But yeah, it's wow, that's pretty crazy. You crazy?
You crazy, man. You crazy.
All right, so that is the end of my turn. I don't have anything else to do. That was a pretty big turn. I have left myself exposed. I need to move these guys back here and mark up some judgment tokens. But that is a pretty big turn. But you still have the Hecaton, the biker mice from Mars, and you've still got another teleporty squad.
The biker mice from Mars.
Did you never watch that cartoon?
No.
It was pretty legit.
What the fuck?
It's also like Street Sharks. You watch Street Sharks?
No.
Oh, man. Showing your age there, Tom. You're a little baby. He's 5 years younger than me. You missed out on all the greatest cartoons. All right. That was a big take. That's pretty exciting. Let's go over to vote. Well, unless you're a Votann player, in which case you're like, that's a good gin.
Good gin.
All right. We'll be back going into Votann turn 4. So, Votann turn 4.
Yeah.
We are here.
Yeah.
Take us through your movement and command phase,
Yeah!
good sir, kind sir.
Yeah!
All right, comrade, calm down.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, the bikes moved up, and in the command phase, they got given the rerolls from the goal.
In case anyone wonders why I say like that, it's from Walking Dead, where it's like all the time in season 1.
And then the Terminators moved into the building so they can shoot out of it with their 22-inch range guns.
Indeedly doodly.
Indeedly doodly. The Carl is just going to chill. He doesn't really need to do anything. He's given out 2 judgment tokens, one to the... he's only given out 1 judgment token.
Okay.
And that is to the Fire Warriors in front of him.
Warriors of Fire.
The Fire Warriors.
Yes.
Actually, no, I'm going to change that. So he's not going to give it to the Fire Warriors, he's going to give it to this dude here.
Okay, well, we'll mark that.
In fact, no, he killed the Brocade Forge Master.
No, he didn't. He killed the Brocade Forge Master. Okay, that's all right, he has 3. Okay. But if do you want to rearrange things whilst we're here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. So they're gonna stay on 2, and these guys, that guy's gonna get 1.
The drone or the tank?
The tank. Oh yes, the drone.
Ah, excellent.
Yeah.
There
Yes.
you go. So we'll get rid of that 3 there, and we'll put 2 1s on.
And the Riptide should have 3 as well because it killed the unit and it had. 1.
Oh, well, look at that! Look, that becomes a 3.
Wow.
Look at this. Fun with tokens.
Fun with tokens.
And then,
if you like tokens, buy Votann.
If you don't like friends, buy Votann. There you go.
Right.
I sell Votann and Votann accessories.
Votann. All right, shooting phase anyway, guys. So,
moving on. One big take. Star. That's our star, sir.
And the champion.
Oh yes, yes, indeed.
Just gonna go crack some heads.
Yeah, and the ghost kills now got 2 judgment on them.
Yeah. So, my Carl is going to fire into your commander because he ignores lookout sir.
Yeah, he does.
He does, and any hits auto wounds. So 2s. That is 3 wounds. I have 1 CP.
You do, and I ignore the first failed save, and I've got a 4 pin.
Yes, I am going to CP it. There we go.
Nice.
So I've got no CP left, but that's 4 auto wounds there. 80 minus 2.
So that one's ignored.
Yep.
He's okay. He's okay. It's not in the tray, is it? It's not in the tray.
Oh God!
Hey! Krieg medpacks. Krieg medpacks. They are the bane of your life, whether I'm playing guard or not.
All right then, the next one. So I'm going
moving swiftly on before Tom jumps over the table and throttles me.
Swiftly on. I'm going to put the Magnum Rail Cannon into that boy, the Riptide.
Into the Tide of Rip.
Tide of Rip, and the Bolt Cannons into the Riptide, into the Hammerhead.
The head of hammer.
And I'm going to put the Martyr Auto Cannon. How much wounds does the Riptide have? 6?
He's got 8 left. Sorry,
Yeah,
he took 6, and he's got 8 left, and he's got 6 left.
Okay.
Everyone is marked with how many wounds they've got left.
And then I'm going to put the martyr autocannon into there as well.
My God, he's going for it.
Yes. So starting with the Magna Rail cannon into Riptide.
It's a miss. And you have no CP. Oh no, viewers! Oh no! Oh no!
Bolt cannons into the hammerhead. Oh dear.
It has got a judge token on it.
Yeah.
It's looking spicy. Okay. Okay.
Strength
5s.
6, so it will be 5 and 60s.
2.
So 2 from there.
It's gonna live. Shit, I dropped the dice.
This will be AP minus 3. Because I'm within half range.
Fail. 2 damage each.
Yes.
It's got only 2 left, but he is still rocking. Longstrike's apprentice is still rocking.
And then the 6 Martyr autocannon shots.
Who's it going into again?
That's the hammerhead.
This hammerhead?
Yes.
Oh, it's all going into the hammerhead?
Yeah.
I thought you split
why I
5 for
was
some
like-
reason.
I did split fire. One into the
Oh, okay, yeah.
and then these ones.
Oh man, like don't worry about it. Like honestly, I'd...
That is 5.
Oh, you almost did it. Oh wait, Tom, it's not on the tray. Tom, it's not on the tray.
it's
By your
5 wounds.
by your own rules. Okay, he's gone.
Does he explode?
I mean, if he does, he does. Like, but no. There's 2 more points though. I have to say, I got away with it on that Riptide. I'm not gonna lie.
You did. 4 wounds there.
You come join us in the motor pool. There we go. He is off the dead. Okay, what next?
Oh dear, I need to see that. Does that reach the Riptide?
Yeah, but you're not in. No, but you are over your range there. So
It's 22.
yeah, you are over. Trust me. You need to go to the. So you go to the edge of the ruin, which is there,
Yeah.
and you're now
Not
over.
from the base? Okay.
Oh no, your base is at the very, very tippy of the
Okay.
ruin.
Right.
And that's what you measure from. So you draw a line of sight from any point in the model. So even if you stick your gun out and like, oh look, I'm out.
Bikes into the Riptide then.
Yes, if they can see. I think maybe 2. Definitely. Ooh, hello. 2 for show. I will not argue with that. That's 2.
That's 2.
Okay, are we biking it?
Yeah.
We're biking
so what,
it.
is it the nearest 2 or the?
Man with Gatling.
Yep.
And man with not Gatling.
Okay. Man without Gatling.
So who's going
So
first?
Gatling is going to go first. So this will be hitting on 2s, reroll everything. No, sorry. Hitting on 3s because the breaker's not there.
There's a lot of order.
Everything. There we go. That's 3.
There's
and then
some auto wounds there.
Yeah. Oh god, that was another auto wound there. And then these ones I might as well reroll as well.
All auto wound.
That's, yeah, sweet. So that is 8 wounds, AP minus.
You're not in half, I'm going to
Not in
assume.
half, no, so it'll be AP minus 3 then, I'm guessing.
I could do
2
with.
seconds.
I could do with not a guess. We're meant to be professionals here.
It doesn't really matter though, you've got an involvement, don't you?
Yeah, but if it's only AP 1, then I'm on a 3-up save.
It's
So
not
you
AP,
just being like, oh, it's AP 3.
It's not AP.
It's a fucking las gun.
It's not a...
It's a big las.
It's a high las ultimate. It's AP minus 2. If
Right,
it's half range,
okay.
it's AP minus 3.
So, I'm just gonna roll them.
Yeah, you go for it.
Okay, I failed. 1, 2, 3.
Sweet.
Okay, now.
3 damage.
It's only 1 damage each.
Yes.
Oh, I'm supremely less scared of this now. Hey, I think you'll find it's just the 1 damage. Bet you wish you had a finial right now.
And then the other cannons on them, the 2 more.
I'm gonna get lambasted in the comment section for giving you a hard time, but
Reroll again.
it's just because I'm
wounds,
triggering you on
2 wounds.
purpose. Well, they're out the train now, so they don't count. So what's this shoe?
That's 5 auto wounds, AP minus 1. 2 damage each. 3 upset. You get a CP one.
Yeah. Is this the only last? This is the last shots
From
that squad.
Just got 1 bolt gun.
A bolt gun.
Yeah, that goes like from there.
Okay. Well, this is my CP roll first. This is really, really bad. New dice. I don't have enough dice to do new dice. Okay, so that will be 8 go through. This is the first 6. Okay, so I've passed 2. And that means I have to roll 2 more. So he is down to 1 wound.
Right then, might as well do all the bloody shooting on camera.
Is that everything that can hit him?
Huh?
Is that everything that can hit him as well?
Yeah, that's from that bite squad. It's just that guy that can shoot now. And there's 4
What's his
shots.
range?
It's 24, turns to 28.
Oh, bollocks. Okay.
So it's a 28-inch bolter.
Oh, dear. This is going to do it.
Right.
This is going to do it.
I guess that's 1 auto win there. I need to just double check the
Check what he hits on. Check what he hits on. This matters. It goddamn matters. Hits on 2s, basic.
Yep, it's just 1 damage, lol.
I'm just looking. He only needs to be 1 damage.
Lol.
It only needs to be 1 damage.
So hits on 2.
So 1 miss, 2 regular hits. What's the strength?
4.
Alright, you know the 5s. Okay.
Okay.
It's just the 1.
Just the 1.
AP.
Minus 1. 3 up.
You know what? I'm changing hand. I've been rolling left-handed. That's not good. I'm going for it. Whoa! Damn, it's not the trait! Damn you, trait! Yes! The commissar approves! Wait, of the towel? No! Riptide, do. There we go. I'm sorry, Tom.
Shit on it.
Shit on it.
Oh, that is that's not gone away at all.
No, it's not too bad. Console yourself with the fact that I can't now repulse a field your champion. You can just run in and bop me on the head.
Yeah, but you know what I'm like with charge rolls.
I do. I'm surprised you brought anything combat related in this army.
So at the moment, I've got 2 points on bringing down and 2 more points on ancestors.
Which is what you're almost maxing. Maxing, relaxing, not too taxing.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh mate, I really thought those Terminators would be able to shoot something. Ah well. I guess they can shoot the drone. Yeah, there we go. Alright then.
I'll give you that one.
Charge phase.
You know, I can't overwatch you because...
My big brony over there is going to go into the...
Big man!
Big man.
Big man!
Big man.
He's getting his kebab with barbecue. Oh. That's...
Now, if I need to go to his stat page, because if he can re-roll charges...
If he can't...
If he can't, I'm Ujim afflict, so...
That's pretty bad. That's not going to make it, Tom.
I told you.
That's not going to make it, Tom.
Oh, no, it's not going to make it.
He's furiously checking codex. Come on. We want him to. Come on. Mass driver accelerator. That sounds like it might do something.
Nope.
Exo armor.
Nope.
Ram shield.
Nope.
Best one.
Nope.
Oh dear. Tom, not like this. Not like this.
Yeah, he's fucked.
Oh no.
Telltale 5.
Oh my God, Tom. That one thing might be the game there.
There's 2 things. There's 3 things.
There's 3 things. That is the face of a man that wishes he'd taken my offer to play guard. Oh no. I do feel really bad for you, man. Like, I am gloating, but on the inside, I weep. I don't want the Tal to win. Although, yeah, I don't want Tal to win. Never, under any circumstance.
Get on with your bloody turn 5. We'll see you after Tal commands.
Summary turn 5. Tom has left the building. He's gone and become a plant in the garden. There we go. He's become one with the tree spirits.
Oh, that was a feel bad turn.
It's sort of, I feel like it sort of, when I got that 6 on the Overwatch and blew up your squad, and did it again with the broke it. I feel like that was like that took the wind out of your sails a little bit. Big bad.
Big bad.
We'll see.
Because that guy, if he scores a unmodified hit roll of 6, he deals D3 plus 3 mortal wounds.
Oh, so you man with the very special hammer?
Yes, he's got the thing that can like take down a knight. So this should have killed the. He should have killed the commander.
Yeah, so he should have killed the commander. Yeah. He should have killed the Riptide. He should have. They should be dead.
They should be dead.
And he should be dead. So yeah, that's what should have happened.
That's why I was like shit with the bikes, because I was measuring to. It's why I'm like, oh, this is awful. This is shocking. Next
back, play guard. Get the guard out. Have a bit of fun. Guard v Death Guard. Gentleman's agreement, no finial, so I can actually get some army rules. I think that's good. I know we're going off topic now. We'll go into Tau turn 5, but I think we should have a house rule where if we're doing Death Guard versus regular guard, no finial. I didn't use it with the cat.
That's funny. After playing Death
Guard
for
use
a
it.
few months.
I didn't use it against with the Catachan, did I? No finial on the Catachan list.
Not on the Catachan list, but I seem to remember a few battle reports that you did use against me.
I think it was the one with the Scions. That was the Scion.
There's one before that as well, Tim.
Alright, you're owed 2. You can have 2 finials. Yeah. 2 finials.
Yeah.
Just won't run Death Guard those days.
Get to.
Anyway, let's go to Tau turn 5. We'll see if the points are very, very close. The end of that, I think there's less than 10 points in it at this stage, and I'm gonna struggle to score. I've got my max on my on my data, so I'm gonna struggle to get much in turn 5. We will have to see, and bear in mind you will get 12 at the end of the game because you always do if you go second, basically. So we'll go into Tau turn 5. We'll see what we can do. Tau turn 5. And we did a summary turn because it was very, very, very straightforward. We embodied the spirit of the Tau, of the greater good. And we ran away like the cowardly, wholesome knaves that we are. So basically, this is what happened. My crew hid in there. My commander hid with the crew. The reason we're hiding people is because they will deny Tom points at the end of the game with Ancestors.
Yeah.
We asked the Riptide to act on top bracket, and he did. That cost us CP, but he did do that. And then we moved the Pathfinders back. They moved the advance back here, and the Riptide did, and so did the Hammerhead, Longstrike himself. So they're all hiding behind this ruin, and so they're also going. The reason we've done that is that's also going to deny Tom some primary points, secondary points. We then moved these Fire Warriors. Now, this is actually... Sorry, Tom. This is the squad that's got the Judgment Token on. So the squad with the Judgment Token tried to run away. They got a 1 on the advance, which we couldn't hide it. So we stuck the guy, so we were just touching the objective. But that sort of objective, that's a point that we can't stop Tom getting. So if he kills that squad, he'll get points for Ancestors for himself. I assumed you were going to max out anyway. And then he'll also stop me from denying him a point at the end of the game. So that's unfortunate, but we can't do anything about that. Then we came round to the rest of the Tau stuff. So this squad didn't have a Judgment Token on it, so I thought, you know what, they're completely free to just go out there and live their best life. So they moved onto the terrain, they moved around the side of the terrain, and they just set up a firing lane onto the champion who is here. Joining them in this effort, because I'd already scored my points, because there's very little I can do to stop Tom from maxing out primary last turn anyway, we had the Ghost Killer, who was just within 12 inches of him, and the Fire Warriors here. Now remember, these guys have also got Judgment Tokens. So the Ghost Killer can't be targeted if you're over 18 inches away from him. But there's probably a gap that Tom could use to get in there. Also, so the Fire Warriors and the Ghost Keel set up a fire lane into the champion. And we fired everything. And the Ghost Keel was like, I'm going to do it, guys. I'm going to do it. And he basically missed with everything. His Iron Accelerator, the one gun that had any AP, which really was the one we were kind of instinctively relying upon, didn't get any hits, even the Tau reroll. But then turn 5 Kayun kicked in. And the burst cannons went nuts. Because if you're within 12 inches, you hit on a 4, then every four you get basically becomes another hit. So I was like missing with half my attacks with everything, and yet still coming out with full hits or nearly full, or more than full hits. And it actually basically just came down to the Ghost Kill did 1 wound to him. This squad of Fire Warriors over here did like 3 wounds to him. He had 1 left. And this squad of Fire Warriors went absolutely ballistic and ended up doing like another 2 or 3 wounds to him. There was no point in Tommy using a CP reroll. The guy was just died.
Killed him.
Yeah, and it was just, as I always say, it always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. This then...
Pulse rifle.
Pulse rifle. It then meant that the stealth troops that were here, again, they don't have a token on them. They've done their job. I considered deploying a bomb with them, but you only get the bomb in your next command phase unit obsec. I don't have it on the command phase, so there was no point in doing that. They decided to just get me some more engage, and they jumped over here and they actually killed 2 bikes, because again, I'm only hitting on 4s. I've got no marker lights, but it didn't matter. They just had so many shots and they hit so well with their explosions on the 4-ups that I just basically massacred 2 bikes, and that was essentially the end result. And that is the Tau turn 5. Now, at the end of that turn, we did score ourselves a couple of engage points. I thought about maybe going with the commander and going for an extra engage point, but we worked out that it meant that Tom would be able to, I wouldn't be able to deny Tom a point, and then he'd get points for ancestors. So it's like, okay, no, that's actually a net gain to Tom. So that's where we haven't gone engage over here. I've done everything I can do. I don't know the exact score, but we're looking at the high 70s. Now, Tom has a game plan, and there's absolutely a chance that he can win this game. It's going to come down to maybe some bombs, maybe some diffusions, maybe even going after the world's worst unit, the Ghost Kill. We'll have to see. Now, my turn was kind of boring because it's mostly tactical retreat, but Tom, I feel like you're going to go balls to the wall. Am I correct, sir?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Should we do your turn on camera? Have a bit of excitement at the end of the day.
Yeah, can do.
All right. We'll give you a chance to collect your thoughts. Compose yourself, sir! And upon seeing the enemy, we will give you the chance to advance. We'll be back in Votann, turn 5, sir. Votann, turn 5 is here. Movement and command phase. In the command phase, the Carl put 4 rerolls onto the wannabe Terminators. They then teleported over.
Yes.
And they have laid their sights onto the Ghost Keel. Will they be able to bring him down with many mortal wounds? The Keel of Ghosts. You then move the Hekachonk forward with his orc boy, who's still trying his best to loot it.
Yes. That's actually what they eat. They eat like mushrooms and fungus, so that's like their dinner. So,
nice.
And then the car gave the Fire Warriors over here another judgment token for 3
yes.
tokens.
And your plan is to basically, if you kill that squad, this squad, you don't even care about it. That squad with the tokens, you kill that, that'll get you 3 victory points for ancestors. If you kill the Ghost Kill on top, that will get you another 2 victory points for ancestors, which will allow you to get to max ancestors out. It will also get you 2 more victory points for Bring It Down as well. So that is the game plan there, guys. Now, I did ask Tom, I was like, yo, bro, do you want to bring these guys out here and have them go after stealth suits? He was like, nah, there's no point. And I was like, what? He was like, nah, it's not going to do anything. I was like, oh, and then we were joking off camera, like, they're like, we've just got the catalog. We've had 1 breakfast, sure, but what about 2nd breakfast? So Tom has decided that those guys have earned their pay. They've stoically sat there, scoring in 4 victory points every single turn.
Yep.
They've found many minerals. There are some rocks and, dare I say, even stones back there.
And they have found them.
They are digging deep.
They dug too deep.
They found...
Right, shall we get on to the shooting phase after the movement phase?
Oh, did I say he planted a bomb? He planted a bomb?
Yes, I did plant a bomb. Yeah.
He planted a bomb. He decided, you know what, I'm not going to defuse no bombs. I like the explosions all over the battlefield. So we're going to have Tom go planting a bomb as well. And bikes do have obsec for those that don't know, which is pretty scary. Okay, Tom, where are you going?
Well, I've got the dice ready, so I'll go over to the Ghost Kill, because that's what matters most.
So you're not trying to save the excitement till last, you go straight for the Ghost Kill?
No.
I can respect that.
I'll go for the Ghost Kill.
Okay.
Ghost Kill, so this is 15 attacks, hitting on, this will be 4s, and it'll be also wounded on 5s and 6s.
This all makes sense.
That's not a good start.
He's going to reroll everything because he's going to try and get as many mortels.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Lightweight. Oh, there's a few.
Okay, that's 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So how was your day, viewers?
Have you viewers? He's gonna ask me how my day was, but he doesn't give a shit about
Okay,
me.
so that is 3 mortal wounds and 1 wound at AP
What?
-1.
What were those ones?
Those were all misses.
That was a lot of 1s and 3s. 1s and 3s.
Yeah, they hit on 4s because of the inbuilt -1 on the ghost kill.
My God.
My God.
I wasn't expecting that. He's so dog shit, I just expected him to die. So he's taken 3 mauls, which I think has to kill his...
And then 1...
Well, technically the mauls happen at the end, so... His drone would live, unless he got an AP?
AP -1.
Let's say a drone dies, and then another drone dies, and then he takes 2 mortal wounds. I think he's got about 10 wounds left.
Yep.
That's how we'll say it is. 10 wounds left.
And then the...
Grenade launchers! Come on, grenade launchers! Oh, no! You had that one game where you rolled like 5s and 6s every time, and ever since then, you've just used all your ammunition up. You've used it all up.
Right. In on 4s, 5s and 6s, still mortal wounds.
Mortal or auto?
Auto wounds, sorry, that wasn't a 5 or a 6, that was a 4.
That's okay though. Oh wait, no, I'm not super grudged, am I?
Nope.
Oh, I'm not super grudged.
I'm re-rolling everything. So that is, oh God, there we go.
That seems a lot more reasonable.
That is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 wounds.
Okay, now
No, it shouldn't be 10 wounds, it should be 9 wounds. 9 wounds.
So he's going to live?
Yes, AP -2 on these bad boys.
AP -2?
Yes.
Fuck.
Half range.
Fuck. He's taken another 7. He's got 3 left.
3 left. Well, can't do anything about that, so that's alright then.
You could. There is something you can do.
What can I do?
You could charge him.
I could charge him.
I'm just going to tell you now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be a knobhead.
Okay.
You tangle-footed Helbrecht.
Yeah. That's
and there's a grudge there on my end.
Yeah.
So I am going to
So it'll be an 11-inch
repulsor field. Yeah, it's an 11-inch
worries.
charge.
Right, the Hecaton then with his bolt cannons.
Hecaton going next.
12 bolt cannons into the 3 judgment token unit there. So that'll be dun 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 dun. Dun,
What's the AP?
Dun, 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 dun. The AP is -2. And that was toughness of them guys?
3. I feel like that was...
There you go.
9 dead.
Oh no, it's strength 6, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it'll be
10 dead. AP -2 or 3?
AP -2.
Oh, I will get a save. So there's exactly 10 wounds there.
Yeah, there is.
Can I have another dice, please?
It's the rhythm of death.
There's 2 left.
2 left.
No, 10. There's 1 left. Un left.
Marrow cannon. Boom.
Is that 2 wounds there?
Yes, AP -2.
No, he's dead.
AP -2.
That guy's dead. I just rolled a couple off camera there, guys.
That's 3. That's 3.
That's a 4-point swing,
Yes.
which is pretty gnarly.
Right. Now, ladies and gentlemen.
What are you doing, man?
It's 11-inch charge.
Oh, that's I thought you had like more
11-inch charge.
Let us charge. No.
Never mind.
You have CP?
I don't.
You don't?
No, it spent 2 CP to teleport them guys.
It's only 1.
No, it's 2.
No, they were small. You said they were 5-man squad. It's only 1.
No, it's 2 for any other unit. It's 1 for characters. It's 1 if you're near the Brokey Forge Master.
No.
Oh, God!
No. Okay. So the ghost kill, he didn't do anything all game. He just lived. That was his contribution to the greater good. Alrighty ho. That is the end of the game there. Now, dear viewers, before we went into Tom's I should say, right now, the game is on 78. We've calculated the scores. But that was before any Ancestor shenanigans were taken into account. We know Tom has just gained 3 more points on Ancestors, which will put him up to 81 to 78. We then have to take off the ancestor points.
And -7.
No!
Yeah.
No! -7. So what's that going to put you on? 74?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
74?
Yeah.
To my 70. Oh, hang on. I may not have taken into account your bomb, though. You know what? We're going to have to check it and come back. It's either a bang-on 78 draw, I reckon, or it might be a 74-78.
This can't keep happening.
Let's keep getting away with this! All right, we'll have to double-check the scores.
Mm-hmm.
We're back in just a moment. So we have checked the points, we have calculated, and we have recalculated. We've double-checked everything.
Yes. The dust has settled.
The dust has indeed settled, and the final score is 78. I almost said to the guard. 78 to the towel. And it's 73. My mental arithmetic was not up to scratch. My Ogun brain kicked in. It was 73 to the Votann, which means it is a 5-point difference, which means even if we were using our WTC style points differential...
There's a winner on the channel, everybody!
The Tau have won! The Tau have won, which is... I mean, there's like 2 guys watching that are clapping and all the guard players like, ooh! But the Tau have managed to retain their cheesy crown for another round. That was a pretty mad battle report. Not a high-scoring game at all. I mean, there's no 90-0s here, is there?
Nobody went for the centre objective. We both chilled on 2 objectives, just going...
Even on the final turn, you were like, yeah, that's all right. I think you held that for like a turn.
Yeah.
And it made no difference to my score.
To my score either.
Yeah. A pretty mad game all around. Both sides still got plenty left on the battlefield. You've still got your Hecaton and, about 20 models. I've still got about 20 infantry and a few vehicles and stuff. So, not a killy game. And not a particularly scory game. Why do we even bother?
It was a game.
It was a game.
Today was a game.
Today was a game. I tell you what, my sort of thoughts on this is a really, really, really good example of kind of some of the problems with 9th edition, where it's like if you have 2 very lethal armies that focus on shooting, that don't necessarily need to go into the middle of the board, they just won't attack each other if they don't need
Bear
to.
in mind, me and you, on turn 3 we did say
we're going
we need to do something like this, because otherwise I would have stayed back, you would have stayed back, and it would just be like, okay, there's like 5 points in it at the end. It's like, oh.
Yeah, which is kind of mad. And it's like, and even from turn 1, I was like, oh, I'll chuck some stealth suits out there. There's like no advantage to me doing it because I knew you couldn't get to my ghost key. I was like, I'll chuck some stealth suits out there. And like from the beginning, like I was playing it cagey, but I wasn't being like, if I was at a tournament, I literally would have exposed nothing turn 1. I would have been like, that's fine, I don't need to.
You would have been like me, where I'm just gonna hide.
Yeah, I would have. The crew would have come out here and done their thing there, and that would have been it.
Yeah.
And then there was like more, and like turn 2, there's multiple units. With like I chucked like the hammerhead out as well. Like I don't really need to chuck the hammerhead out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really. I didn't really need to kill these guys all that much. It was just a case of, well, if I do, I do. If I don't. So like we were chucking a couple of units at each other, and then me and Tom were like, right, yeah, it turn 3. We've really got to make something happen here. But it goes to show, like, that's the problem with the lethality of the game.
Yeah.
Because if I'd gone all in on you turn 1, you would have just moved out and just gone.
When there's no advantage for either of us to go in the centre and score an additional 4 victory points, it's like, what's going on? Because then it's just like, well, then we'd just be trading on the centre, and for me, you've got more units that you can put on the centre, and for you, I've got more stuff that can just wipe a unit off the board in that turn. So it's like,
one thing that was, sort of try not to be overly negative, sort of focus on the positives.
Yeah.
The firepower both of these armies bring to the table is unreal.
Yeah, when it goes
unreal. When obviously you had a cold turn.
Yeah.
That cold turn cost you the game.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah. It really did.
You should have scored 12 points that turn. You scored 2.
Yeah. Yeah. So because I scored 4 that turn. When I worked it out, I would have got 4 plus 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I think it would have been 14 points in total that I would have scored. But I ended up scoring 4 because I whiffed on my Magna Rail cannon.
Pog.
And that made me shoot everything else into something and it didn't even kill it. So.
And then I wouldn't have had the guys left over here to then do the job over here with the champion. It was all just a rippling cascade effect. It was pretty mad. I was
killing that Brokir Thunderkin, Thundermaster or whatever you want to call it.
Brokir Thundermaster.
Because I rolled a 2 on that Magna Rail cannon, and if I would have had the Brokir Thundermaster,
no,
given the +1 to hit, so he would have hit. But no, never
mind.
Very good.
And that meant you had to use a CP reroll elsewhere as well.
I didn't have a CP at that point. That's why I was like,
And then when he went, you had to start spending CP on stratagems that you were like getting for cheaper. He's really good. He's like a proper linchpin of the army.
Yeah. He's like, I see a lot of people saying that you should only take him when you got like a lot of vehicles and stuff. But I'm like, if you have one land fortress and then you have a Terminator unit next to him and he reduces the cost of the CP stratagem to let them teleport, so it's 1 CP, or a character making it free, it's like, he's amazing, and then he can also give +1 to hit to any of the units like around him.
Yeah.
It's like, why would
My God,
and he's tough to kill. He's 9 wounds until you have to chew through, and it's 5 separate bodies that you have to chew through as well. So it's like, and then he's got like the invulnerable save and everything. It's like he is a tough unit to crack, and he can be like bodyguarded from everywhere. So it's like, I think he's absolutely fantastic.
Would you say he was your man of the match?
Yeah, the Brokir
MVP?
Ironmaster, yeah. He doesn't even... And the funny thing is if he gets to shoot, which he like shoots like once or twice, his gun, if you roll a 6, it deals 3 mortal wounds on, or 2 or 3 mortal wounds on a 6, and it's like, okay. Right,
shit.
And then in combat, he's really good as well, so it's like...
He's a bit of a beast.
Really good unit, yeah.
I know exactly what my man of the match was. It's not necessarily one unit, it's one weapon system. The rail cannon. They were on point today. They never failed a wound. Yeah. They always got when they started exploding.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, exploding railguns are utter filth. And it's the AP minus 6, so it's like, even if you're on 2-up save with...
Yeah, I had a 1-up save and I was like, AP minus 6. I was like, if it was AP minus 5, I would have got a save. That's the funny thing.
Yeah.
It's like, I just didn't get one.
It was grim.
Yeah, it was grim. Yeah. It was brutal efficiency.
Brutal efficiency. Now, I have one last sort of question for you, Tom, as a closing thought. You have faced Tau many times over the editions and whatnot, and you've always said that you don't really like facing them. You always tend to find that you get blown off the table.
Worst army to face.
Worst army to face.
Yes.
After this game, with you using your cheesy faction, how did you feel it was a bit more evenly matched, or did it?
It was evenly matched, but the issue was if either of us exposed anything, it was dead.
Yeah.
You cannot have anything out in the field if you don't get that first strike, that alpha strike against, like that unit that's out in the field. Then you're just dead next turn anyway. So it's like, well, and obviously you didn't bother shooting the land fortress, but if you targeted it at any point, it would have just died. Like,
well, maybe with the.
If you
maybe
instead of shooting those infantry squads on that turn and you shot everything into the land fortress, it would just go and just die.
It wasn't worth anything to me though.
No,
and I didn't want your infantry to come over and defuse my beams.
Yeah.
Your beams.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It was just one of them where it's like you just have big guns firing at each other, and whichever one wins wins, doesn't it?
I suppose when you're playing, and this we were saying this off camera, it's sort of the very, 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 very final thought. Gotta plug the guard, obvs.
Speaking of which, actually, before you say anything, do you know what army's worse to face than this?
What? If you say guard,
it is.
Why?
Because like Tau, it's like, they're just sort of...
I don't believe this. Dear viewer, lambast him! Lambast him!
No, I don't. I think guard are more oppressive to face. when it's played by you, Tim. Everyone else,
I'll take that backhanded compliment.
Else that I've played versus guard, I've fucking annihilated them, and it's just, and the only reason is, this is not me showboating or whatever. And the only reason is because Tim plays guard to a fucking T. So everything they do, I know what they can do now. So every time I play against somebody who just clearly doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, it's like, oh, okay, sweet. It's like
that's so mean.
No, but it's so true, and it's like, I just, it's like, Baz, good friend Baz, love him at the club. He said to me at the teams tournament we went to, when I played against him, he went, "You've been playing against Tim too much." And I was like, because you keep, and this was at a tournament event as well, so I was playing more serious as that, because you keep spreading out your units, you keep making sure I've only got one thing to fire at, you keep doing this, you've basically tabled me turn 3, and I'm like, that's what I need to do. Like, but with guard, you can't table them. You can't fucking beat their infantry because they just have fucking 20 units. This is turning into a guard run for me.
No!
I'm a broken man, dear viewer. A broken man, but no, tower fucked. I don't like tower. I'd rather remove tower than guard. Guard are cool. At least I like playing guard, because at least it's like...
You get to kill stuff.
No, it's not even that. It's just like, guard are cool.
Guard are cool.
Guard are cool in a way that...
Virgin Tau versus Chad Guard.
The thing is, tower cool, fire warriors are cool. But those, like...
Cool.
I am personally
Cringe.
of the mind that I think the Devilfish and the Hammerhead tanks just look silly.
Silly.
I just think they look silly.
I think they look better than the Riptide.
Yeah, they look better than Riptide, but like, even then, I like the Riptide more than the.
No!
Oh God!
This hole you are digging, it is so huge. You're gonna pop out the other side of the world.
I like the Riptide more than the Tau thing.
You're a guard player, and you like battlesuits more than tanks.
Yeah.
Right, and on that note, rather disappointing note,
I don't like guard tanks.
Oh!
No, but you know this. I like the infantry, and I like the mortars. I like the beef, the crunch.
I like the infantry too. I like the tanks.
So the guard, how I see it, is the bun is the tanks, but the meat,
the burger,
is the infantry, and that's what you wanna. That's what you wanna eat. You don't want to eat a bun.
You don't want to eat tanks. You want to eat men.
Yeah.
Cannibal.
I love eating men.
You're a cannibal. You're fucking cannibal. Meat's back on the menu, boys.
I don't know whether that's a right scope. Me and Tim are both very tired at this point. But I agree with you that Votann is shit. Tau is shit. Guard is shit.
We've broken him. The Stockholm syndrome has finally kicked in. Guard are the best. Yes. Why would you collect any other faction? All right. And on that very rambling and incoherent end to the battle report, we are going to bring the video to an end. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed it and you want to see more content like this, you want to see us to get more of these cheesy, awful, oppressive armies on the channel, then please consider becoming a channel member or Patreon supporter.
Just noticed we've had that orc for the whole battle. Chilling.
He's looting it. He's looting the thing. This is mine now. There we go. This is mine now. And on that note, like I said, if you do want to see more of this kind of content, please consider becoming a channel member or Patreon supporter. It really does make a huge difference. And it is the lifeblood of the channel. It allows us to do what we do. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, thank you for watching. And of course, I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.